It's recording.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's episode number 2. I got the house that Cammy built, aka the biggest Bulls fan known to man. I got me wearing the Ghost jersey. Well, you can't see the 23. It gets real serious, but I got the durag and I got the Vancouver Grizzlies hat. Shout out you, Cammy.
I'm wearing from my agenda. This is the GOAT, even though I don't really believe it.
Yeah, we know 45 is the same as 23, but this time he was right. Stop playing with me.
I mean, yeah, that kind of ruined Nick Anderson's career, so he was kind of right.
See, that's what really helped the GOAT debate is bum ass niggas saying some bullshit.
Nick Anderson wasn't even a bum.
Nah, bum ass niggas compared to Michael Jordan. That's bum ass.
He was good.
No, not all-star level. Bum ass nigga. I'm sorry.
He was borderline.
But he's not all-star level.
So you think game one of
in one of the most not talentless, but like talent-centric eras. That nigga shouldn't have been saying that shit. Let Penny say that shit. Let Shaq say that shit, bro.
Let Horace Grant say it.
Byron Russell, like, bro, shut up, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro.
What's so funny is the shoes that I have to display would have matched with your jersey. As
like,
you can see.
I know we love to hate on Dylan Brooks. That motherfucker's clean. I know we love to hate on Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks wouldn't have said that.
Shout out to the HBC. Shout out to the HBCUs. Tuskegee Institute.
Shout out to we love y'all, man.
There you go.
We love y'all, man. Shout out Banks. Also, shout out JID. Tuskegee is a good song. I gotta put that on. Today in this episode of the podcast, we're doing a couple of things. First of all, we're talking about the Chris Paul release. The Chris Paul being sent home. Okay, let's be specific.
I'd rather be released. I'd rather be released.
Tell them you've been sent home to Chris. We're gonna get to it. We got the Giannis trade rumors, but first and most importantly, we got contending. We're tier ranking contending teams. Actually, we're tier ranking all teams in the NBA, but we're talking mostly about the contending teams. Tammy, just started. How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just went to the bank. Talked on the phone for most of that time, even though I didn't really do anything at the bank. I'm yeah. I was at the bank for 1 hour for 45 minutes. I was on the phone talking to a friend of mine.
Hey man, no, we gotta make at least 10,000. Man, that's some bullshit. Hey, so I gotta start this podcast with. Okay, I need y'all to hear me out. First of all, get your snacks, get your Arizona iced tea. Son's about to be a doozy, son. We're so ready. Get your Arizona iced tea, son. Let me crack this open right now. What y'all know about this? Arizona, please sponsor me. I'm begging you. Okay. There we go. Now,
chilling.
What's about? What's about drinking Arizonas in public? People think you're just drinking beer because they're racist.
I would actually play into that. I put it in a paper bag.
Yeah, me too.
You remember? I don't know. Have you watched He Got Game before?
I watched He Got Game before, yeah.
Okay, do you remember? Because that's my favorite movie of all time. Did you know that? That's my favorite movie of all time. It's my favorite movie of all time, and that's my favorite album of all time. This
favorite movie of all
this is the Untitled I was talking about off camera.
Do you want to talk about our favorite albums of all time in Untapped?
After.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Because I have something to say about this album.
You have things to say. Yeah. We'll table that for later.
About this album.
We gotta put that somewhere. Remember, put it in the Discord chat or something. I don't know. I'll do it actually because you're the one.
And this one. Recording. This is not Donda. This is not Donda.
It's not Donda. Yeah.
No, take a look. Take a look at my camera.
I saw it.
This is not Donda. Sacrilegious.
Okay. So anyway, I got a story to tell to start off with. I'm at work today, or a couple days ago, right? And how my employer's registers are set up is just like 4 rows of registers, 2 registers in each row. Right, so the register in front, register behind. So if there's 8 people working the register, most likely you're gonna have one person doing the left, one person doing the right. But most of the time it's only you in a row. So you just go left to right by yourself. Take order from the left, take order from the right, take order from the left. Right.
Right.
Technically, the rule of this company, located in Orlando, is that you are supposed to do the person who goes first, right? Okay. But if you're really doing your job, you don't know which person is first. because you're too
Right.
busy putting the orders in. You're on cash register. You're too busy doing your job, right? I'm taking orders, taking orders back and forth. It's not a rush, but like it's a decent line. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Take order back and forth, and I take order on the left, so I go take order on the right, and then I hear, hey, "What are you doing?" I'm like, turn right to the left, and it's an older dude, maybe like 50, and I presume his wife. I presume. I don't know.
You presume his
wife. I
wife.
presume his wife. Maybe it's his mistress. I don't know. But I presume it's his wife. Right?
Wifey, girlfriend, or mistress.
Yeah. And he's like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" I'm like, I was ringing them up. He's like, "Nah, our food getting cold, man. You have to bring up our order, bro." I look down at their food. They got 2 salads and 2 milks.
Isn't the point of the salad to be cold?
Right? But listen, I don't even laugh at that because I'm too busy being annoyed by him yelling at me. But it's okay. I start taking this order. Now here's the issue. Cammy, you know this. The people know this. I have a naturally smiley face. My face naturally smiles. It is what it is. I'm a naturally joyous guy.
You'll be happy for no reason.
I'll be happy for no reason. I'm Kemba Walker. I'll be happy for no reason. Okay.
Like that one picture of like the yellow emoji smiling with one tooth. That's you.
Yeah. So they start to take me smiling as me laughing and smiling at them for what they just did. And they're saying that, and I know that because they start saying to themselves, "Babe, is he laughing at us? I think he's laughing at us, babe. You think this is funny, Darius?" I'm like, whoa. Hey, man, I'm not laughing at you. He's like, "Man, you better not start laughing. You better not laugh," which is immediately hilarious. Okay.
And then you actually start laughing because, you know.
It's immediately fucking funny, right? Bro, this hat will not stand my fucking head because I can't strap it. But I start laughing, right? Or I keep myself, I'm like, just doing my thing. And then they keep pushing me. "You're not laughing, are you? I hope you're not laughing, Darius." They keep saying my name because they read my name tag. "I hope you're not laughing, Darius." And then a lady on the right is a person who's coming to line a couple times this week because I work at a resort. So they start to recognize faces. And she goes, "Oh, wait, no, I know Darius. He's a sweet guy. You know, he would never, he's not laughing at you. I'm pretty sure he's just a really joyous guy." And the other guy goes, "Hey, shut up. Nobody asked you for your opinion. Shut the fuck up."
I think that person just wanted to get mad at something. I'm not gonna lie. That person just wanted to get mad at something.
We're going to, "Hey, you told him to be blah blah," and the wife was like, "I just want you to know, I don't like your tone." Slaps her card on the tap to pay. All right. Snatches the receipt in my hand, storms off.
What race
think
were they?
That shit's.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, viewers. I'm sorry. If you don't get it, you don't get it, man. That's all you. They're white. Sorry, I had to get that out.
I'd expect that because
it's an Orlando-based company known for anamorphic animals.
They're saying Darius with a hard D, bro. That's messed up.
What you doing, Darius? Whoa, man.
Yeah.
Calm down. First of all, that story's funny to me because it happened, and I was laughing for the rest of the day because I was trying so hard not to laugh. Today,
that you end up starting to laugh.
The same people were in my line that did the exact same shit. Shit, you not. But this time there was no line. Quite literally.
Yeah.
I had to help this girl scan her, this woman scan her mugs in, and the wife was like, "Hey, our food's getting cold." Now, granted, what I will give them this time, unlike last time where it was fucking salads, this one was breakfast and there were scrambled eggs. And let me tell you something. Scrambled eggs cold, them motherfuckers is nasty.
They're ruined because
top 5 worst foods known to man.
Because you can't put them in the microwave because then they'll get rubbery.
It's bad, but there's no way around it. There's nowhere. Once the eggs is cooked, they're cooked, buddy. It's over, right? I respected that. However, she literally did not let me leave the register. She stood in front of the walkway so that I could not leave the register. And the other person looked at each other like, "All right, I'm gonna bring her up, and then we're gonna talk about her." All right.
You know
hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Whatever. Customer service is not for the weak, ladies and gentlemen.
I had a pretty funny story actually today, because today I was supposed to get up after I did my Jummah prayer, my Friday prayer. I was supposed to get a package today of a pair of shoes.
What is that called
And
again? What's the fucking
Jummah.
Juma? Okay, work.
Yeah. I was supposed to get a package today. It was 2 jerseys and it was a pair of shoes, and
Mm-hmm.
it went out for delivery at 7 a.m. And at 12 p.m. I got the notification that apparently they couldn't verify the address, even though they sent it out to me multiple times.
Yeah.
I've had like hundreds of deliveries over the past few days, so that's kind of weird. So I actually contacted the USPS customer service, and they're like, "Yeah, it was held. It's being held at the post office. They're gonna bring it back tomorrow." Which I obviously know that just means that they forgot to bring it, and they just put that in as an excuse, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So I called the post office. I'm like, "Hey, is my package there? Can I come pick it up?" And the woman who I talked to, number one, when I tried to say my name, spell my name to her, she's like, I don't know how to say your name. I don't know how to say your name. Can you spell it out? And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll spell it out. And I actually said it to her, and she's like, okay, give me your phone number because I don't like your tone. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? What do you want me to? I can't help it that you can't pronounce my name, even
Yeah.
though once you know how to pronounce my name, it's pretty easy. It's pronounced
Yeah.
how it's spelled.
It's not that hard.
It's not. It's not hard. It's not hard. She was like, I don't like your tone. I don't. And then I think she kind of felt bad because when she called me back like an hour later, she was like really somber. She was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. Your item has been. They're currently on the route with it, but they took your address out of the route. They're gonna come tomorrow. You can pick it up tomorrow morning if you want." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, "All right, have a good
She hung
day."
up and she was like, "Damn,
She
I'm
hung
an
up and she was
asshole."
like, "Oh man, what did I do?" I think it was because when she said, "I don't like your tone. I'll call you back." I didn't say anything and I just hung up. I think that's when she realized.
Okay, that's important information. You hung up on her.
Ye-
That's
No. I didn't hang up on her. I didn't hang up on her. I said, "I don't like your tone. I'll call you later. Goodbye." And then she said that and I just hung up. I didn't say, "All right, goodbye. I'll talk to you later." But
I
because
know
like
that. I'm saying you hung up on her.
yeah,
Yeah,
because I didn't know how to respond to something like that. Because I'm like, I'm not gonna dignify what you just said with a response, you know? Because what do
fair.
you mean you don't? What do you mean you don't like my tone? What is my tone?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah,
That's pretty
but
funny. I'm not gonna lie.
whatever. I'll get my. I'll actually show you. I'll actually show you, and I'll show the people the shoes that I'm about to get tomorrow. You'll see them next week. When you edit this, put this PNG in there.
I'm
All
not
right.
putting that PNG up there.
God, for an editor,
Lazy
you
ass
really
editor.
for an editor you really do very little
Nothing.
editing.
Hey man,
You
sometimes you're so good you don't need editing. It's mostly because um some of the edits I think are necessary, and then I realize they're really not. And I'm just adding shit to add shit. And most podcasts, unless you're like bad podcast, leave a lot of dead air. We don't leave a lot of dead air. At least we did in the
yeah
first
no,
episode.
we don't.
So I feel like a lot of that. That's actually not shoot. I might put a PNG up there on it, but could
Yeah,
you just show it on the
there you
recording?
go. That convinced you.
But most of the time, I just kind of let it rock. I have cookies I
Uh,
have to bake tonight. I forgot about that. I forgot I
oh
bought
yeah,
those.
oh yeah. Speaking of which, last
Let's
week
go.
off camera we had a conversation about Rick Mahorn. I did buy a Rick Mahorn jersey. That was supposed to come today.
Could have gave that money to a homeless man. Made his
It
week.
was it was $6. So you know.
You could have gave that money to the homeless. You could have bought a biggie bag with that, and instead you decided to buy a Rick Mahorn jersey in the big 2-5, man.
I mean, the 44 Detroit
Name
goes hard.
one
I'm
Rick
sorry.
Mahorn highlight right now. This didn't even have to be hated about Rick Mahorn, bro. Rick Mahorn did his job for what he was signed up to do. I'm just saying, like,
Hurt people.
it's not a highlight. A basketball highlight. Name one
Whatever Rick.
basketball Rick Mahorn highlight.
If Rick Mahorn was playing today, his theme song would be "We Hurt People," the Hurt Syndicate. All right, let's do this tier list now.
Let's do this tier list. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ranking every NBA team in the NBA today from December 5th, 2025 specifically. This is partially us projecting, but partially us ranking them based off what we feel about them on today's date.
We
Okay,
are
I
projecting
want to make
because God
we're
knows we ain't winning shit.
yeah we're projecting, but you shouldn't take our projections seriously. Is what
Or
I
you
would say.
could. I mean, we're not gonna say anything.
Absolutely, we're not.
And we back.
All right, we're back now. I will say,
None
Cameron,
of you saw that. None of you saw that.
you saw nothing. I pray to God you saw nothing.
Well, honestly, it's up to you if you would edit it.
Maybe it's funny, and I'll keep it if I watch it. Maybe it is, maybe it's not.
No,
But
no, no,
I
no,
will
no.
say, Cameron, you are gonna have to keep me honest for some of these standings because I'm probably gonna forget numbers.
Okay, so OKC all the way at the top. Immediately.
Let's start with the easiest one. I'll put NBA standings on my phone, so I just have it
That's
here.
exactly what I'm doing. So I'm gonna look at Basketball Reference right now. Actually,
Number one is Grizzlies to OKC. Number one is OKC
OKC.
the first.
Yes, OKC.
There's OKC is so good that there almost is nothing to talk about.
The thing I'll say with OKC that shows how good they are, they're the one team that could easily trade for Giannis, but don't need him at all.
They're the only team that would get worse.
Yeah. You get worse,
And
or
that
like there's no potential for them to get better because how much better can you be?
we'll talk about that later, but yeah.
It's like it kind of reminds me of when like Golden State won 73 games, then got KD, and then they won 57. On paper, they got worse.
It's like I don't know how you make that team better, really.
You kind of can't. You can't. And they're that good without Dub playing. Yeah, it's over.
We're gonna go into shut up order now from here. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves
Talk
are
to me.
currently the Timberwolves are currently the 6th seed. So
It's one of those
I
teams where,
don't
like,
know.
in a
I don't
playoff
know.
series, I can believe in Anthony Edwards.
Yes, because he's
I
given us
weirdly
reason
enough
to
can believe
believe.
in Julius Randle, and then that's it.
Yeah, Gobert is
Which
very. I
which
mean,
to me says
Gobert is fantastic, but also he's a very situational type guy.
he's very one dimensional player.
Like I've never like the type of guy that would absolutely cook like an undermatched center. Like he killed Jackson Hayes in the playoffs last year.
He was
But then
fucking
you
his ass
remember,
up.
he got killed by Terrence Mann a few years earlier.
He was fucking his ass up too.
Yeah, Terrence Mann. So it's a very very iffy. I'd put him honestly one trade away or dark horse. Dark horse. I put him at
I
dark horse.
I would put them in one trade away because
James Harden.
because James Harden, right? That's his very
James
very
Harden.
good point, James Harden. And also because I fight as many other teams that are gonna come up that we're gonna want to put in dark horse.
Okay.
Like I don't think,
yeah.
like for example, Pelicans, buddy.
No. They
Well, I
don't
guess you
have their
can't even
pick.
do that. You
They
can't
don't
even
have their
do
pick.
that.
You're cooked.
But man,
They don't have their pick. They don't have their pick. Oh yeah,
should have
that's
moved
true.
that
That's
one
true.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
Pelicans. Listen,
Honestly,
Pelicans. Hey,
uh,
good
yeah.
news. Derek Queen, I was wrong about him.
You were
That
wrong
motherfucker.
about Derek. You
Okay.
thought
That motherfucker's hooping.
dude. You thought he was another DJ Burns. You thought he was another DJ Burns.
I didn't say that.
You
I didn't say
spiritually
that.
said
With
it.
those words in my mouth, I did not say that.
You spiritually said it. You thought he was another
I
DJ
said when I
Burns.
watched Derek Queen play, and this is my fault for not being as good of a scouter as I should be. That's on me. I was looking at his like body composition and the placement of his shots and going like, and he's athletic, but not in like a NBA athleticism way, if that makes sense. Like not in the stereotypical athleticism way. I was just like, I don't know if I can. What's the route for him being good? The route for him being good is just him being him, having a great feel for the game, being
were
really
too
good
focused.
at what he can do,
You
doing what
were
he does.
you were too focused on the upper half of his body. You should have been looking at the lower half. His feet are amazing.
Great feet.
The way he moves his feet.
Footfinder.com
Yeah.
should give him a sponsorship. Great feet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Stunning.
Exactly.
Stunning feet. Yeah.
You got to pay to see those.
Yeah. You gotta. Hey, he should run a OnlyFans for his feet. It's
we're
it's at a
never getting
point.
Derek. We're never getting Derek Queen on the podcast, are we?
We're never getting Derek. Bad news. Everything else about your organization is awful. I'm so sorry. It's not your
Yeah,
fault.
get Willie Green the fuck out of there. Get Willie Green.
Hey, I
the
will say
fuck
though,
out of there.
Zion. Hey, well, Memphis. It's a great place. You can love it.
He's hurt again.
So is everyone else on my team. What's that gonna get?
You know what's so funny about Zion? We did all this conversation on if he gets healthy, if he gets skinny, if he gets skinny. He got skinny and he got worse.
Yeah,
He's not
it's just a
rebounding as
science issue.
he's not rebounding as well now.
To get away from a bad and get away from a good thing. The Houston Rockets.
They're pretty damn
Now,
good, man. KD and
on one
Şengün, the
side,
chemistry they have.
KD and Sengun and Kevin, they're playing a really good basketball, a
Reed Shepherd,
stunningly good defense. Reed Shepherd
Reed
playing to his
Shepherd.
capabilities. On the other hand, the lack of point guard
Yeah, like do you
really
trust
bores down in a playoff series.
do you trust a guy who's basically a rookie to start a point guard?
He's not even starting now, right? I
Who's
think he's still
starting
not starting.
is a man starting?
Aren't they still doing the big lineup, right?
Oh yeah, they are. Let me take a look at their last lineup. Hold on, let me take a look at their last lineup. I'm
But
not
like
I'm not too sure.
it's I would say, okay, I'm gonna
Yes.
I would say we should put them in.
Put them in if OKC didn't exist. They're up there. They're up there. They're up there.
We'll leave them there for now. I have an argument I want to make, but I'm gonna wait till later. I want.
They started. Oh yeah, they are going big. They're going.
Well,
Josh
actually, I guess the Grizz are in purgatory. They're not in certain Tankathon. We're not as bad as the Pelicans.
Wait.
We're not bad.
Do they have their pick?
We do. We also have.
Go to Tankathon then. Do Tankathon.
Yeah, but we're not bad enough to be in Tankathon. We're in the 9th seed.
Okay, yeah, purgatory. That's playing. That's playing.
I'm gonna say that's just like that's playing. That's purgatory.
I will say, if Ja comes back healthy, you never know. You never know.
I mean, yeah, Ja's good at basketball, but like
if Ja comes back
no one
and
else
he's
is.
doing good,
and Cedric Cow's good at basketball. No one else is. So
you guys got to fire that coach of yours.
as long as he's here, we're cooked, bro.
You gotta fire that coach of yours. Go call up Michael Malone. Call up Michael Malone.
It's something. I don't know. It's just as long as he's here, we're cooked. So I'm not even gonna do it.
Purgatory. Right. Next team. Purgatory.
Next team.
Purgatory.
The Bucks
purgatory.
are
in purgatory.
A different type of purgatory than the Grizz. The Grizz are in purgatory where it's like
there's potential to get better.
There's potential to get better.
But the Bucks
are like, we have a really good player, and then hopes and dreams. That motherfucker stank. And the worst part, I don't know if trading Giannis is useful. But I'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. But generally, in terms of like this season, in the current in season, not off season. I mean, in this season right now, I don't know if that's gonna be useful.
I'll just say, I'll just say 33. I hope you're happy with your decision. You got a lot of money. I'll say that. You got a lot of money.
Boy, he got paid, Shane.
He got paid.
Now, a team I'm really interested to talk about.
Ooh. Dark horse. Put him in dark horse.
A potential Giannis suitor, man.
Yeah, put him in dark horse.
It's Toronto Raptors. Now,
I love Toronto.
I would like to argue that the Raptors are one trade away.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, honestly.
Are they in their dark horse team? Yes. But I think versus most of the top East teams, you'd pick them pretty easily.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they yeah, absolutely.
But I think they're so good. The chemistry's so good right now. It's hard to go, I want to make a trade. But like, man, like I don't even know what player, because everybody's playing so good over there.
Yeah.
Really. I don't even know what player you trade for.
Scotty Barnes, man.
That Scotty Barnes pick on the AI video look crazy right now.
Scotty Barnes. Man.
Brandon Ingram's playing really good. Emmanuel Quickly's not bad at basketball.
Well, he might be the one to go.
I mean, he's probably going to go because of the contract, but like I'm just saying, like generally.
RJ is so confusing to me because there's concepts of a good player there, but also I feel like the best version of RJ is still not that fit for a contending team. Defensively, he's wonderful. He's one of the better perimeter defenders in the league. But also, like, I don't know if he fits. His defense is great.
He's a little rougher fit everywhere, but I think that's okay because
Rudy Gay syndrome.
RJ Barrett's the level of player where if you push him to the bench because you got a better player than him. He'd be a really good 25, 20-minute guy.
25. Yeah,
And if you
yeah,
start him, you feel comfortable enough to say that this isn't a major weakness,
yeah.
right? I don't
He'd
think
be
that
a
having RJ Barrett, unlike like the Knicks, RJ Barrett, right?
who just shot a lot.
I think that this RJ Barrett offers so much more to the team than just inefficient shooting.
Yeah, his defense is the best part about him. The
Yeah,
defense is
he's
the best
completely
part about him.
reinvented who he is as a player. And I think that matters a lot when we talk about like potential trades about him in theory, because that's a 25-minute player at the
Who's
very
getting
least.
30? Who's getting
He
30?
was getting 30, but like him off the bench would be really good for the Raptors and a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Even if you wanted to
So
trade,
do you think when they bring him back they're gonna bring him off the bench?
I think it's possible not to disrupt the chemistry.
Well. In that case, who would they
Um,
start? Because it would be Emmanuel Quickly, it would be Pirtle, it would be Scotty Barnes, it would be Ingram. Who'd their shooting guard be? I think they have to start him.
I guess so because Grady Dick can't play. He's
Grady Dick can't play. Jacoby Walter is not there yet. Colin Murray Boyles is a power forward.
I don't know. Unless you want to
Yeah,
move Brent
Jamal.
Ingram to 2, and then you
No,
play
no,
like.
I wouldn't mess with it. I wouldn't mess with him.
But I
I wouldn't
wouldn't do
mess
that.
with
I
Ingram.
don't know. I guess I wouldn't mess with
I
it. Okay, but
I
either
wouldn't mess
way,
with it.
we're gonna put them on one trade away. I think they're on a
They
similar
really
level as
remind
the
me
Timberwolves
2021
currently.
Hawks. They
They
remind
are
me of the
way
2021
better than the
Hawks.
Timberwolves, but we're ranking this based off likelihood of championship.
They remind me of the 2021 Hawks. They remind me of the 2021 Hawks.
Yeah, if they got a trade, shit might get scary. I'm just saying. Shit might get, shit might get scary. Oh
Tankathon.
yeah, Wizards, buddy.
Honestly, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve them. They don't deserve one of the top three. They don't deserve them.
The Wizards, I have liked their rebuild so far, but I think they are missing what this season is going to give them most likely, which is that like top 3 pick star level guy.
Yeah. And
Like not because they
honestly,
haven't gotten a top 3 pick, because Alex Sarr was a top 3 pick,
yeah,
but
but it was the
Alex
worst draft
Sarr's
ever.
ceiling. Okay, yeah,
One of the
but like,
one of the
but
worst
Alex
drafts
Sarr's
ever.
ceiling is nowhere near like the last 5 to 10 draft classes in general.
Or even like
Ceilings.
next year.
Yeah. So like I feel like if you draft a Cameron Boozer or like you couldn't get the 3rd pick, and even though you'd be unhappy the fact that you didn't get the 1st pick, you're still gonna come out with a player that has the ability to be your number 1 best player on your team.
Honestly, they need like if they were to get a top 3 pick, they probably would need to go for someone like DeMonster or Peterson.
Yeah, you probably don't want to.
I feel like Boozer's more of a complementary piece. I'd say
I mean, I guess, but I look at that and the same I look at it like with Cooper Flag. I think Cooper Flag's more of a complementary piece in ways, but I think his ceiling is still high enough to be the best player on a really good team. Especially because the Wizards, which I like what they've done in their rebuild, have just got a bunch of players. Now, the bad news is that having a bunch of players that are good in theory does not help you win games. But
right.
they have a bunch of good players in theory, generally.
Yeah, like Koulibaly, Keyshawn George, those guys.
Shout out
But the
Keyshawn George.
but the
He's doing
problem
well.
is, they're
Corey
perceived as
Kispert.
bad because they're playing losing basketball. Like
Yeah.
like we
But I think
can
it's because they're
go
missing their number one.
yeah.
This is one of those teams where, like, if I was rebuilding a team in 2K, right, I would trade. This is gonna sound so nasty.
I would honestly overpay for some veterans. I would honestly
I would.
overpay
I
for
would.
some
This is
veterans.
gonna sound so nasty because you don't think of the current version of this player. But if I could get 2018 DeMar DeRozan on this team, I would.
Just get a veteran. Just get a veteran.
Just get a veteran, good star player, not like.
Because you have to realize who was this guy's veteran last year? It was Kyle Kuzma.
Oh boy.
And
It's
and
like
now
don't be
it's
that team.
and now it's Chris Middleton, who I don't think he wants to be there.
Had 11 assists a couple days ago. Tell you.
Shout out Chris Middleton. We need to get you on a contender.
Yeah,
We need to
man,
get you
we
on
get
a
you on that Bucks
because
retirement contract
you
or something.
no. He's gonna be good again. Don't do that. No, don't do that.
No, he's not.
He's
No, he's not.
the symbiote in his brain is gonna activate and he's gonna be good again. I still have nightmares over Game 3 of the first round. Don't do that.
My third city, Orlando Magic. First of all, let me say something. As a Grizzlies fan, Thank you for giving us 5 first. I appreciate you. I'm happy I'm seeing you treat Bane well. With that being said, you are indeed a squash match. There's no way around this one. There's no way
The
around this one.
idea,
I
the
don't.
idea of
That's
them was
just.
better than who they were. And now
Yeah.
the thing with Orlando is the Paolo and Franz thing is weird because with the stats wise, Franz is better than Paolo, but he's also getting second option touches. If you give him first option touches, then he probably won't be as good.
Yeah. I don't know. Now I will say this. Now this is an opinion I've had for a long time. I do think that if you upgrade the center position, that team is a lot better.
Yeah.
I know people. I know we've been ignoring it because we like Paulo and we like Franz and we like Jalen Suggs because he's cool and
Jalen Suggs is
be
good.
barking and shit. But like all these other teams, centers are gonna maul you in a 7-game series.
Respect to Mr. Angel Reese, but he's not good enough.
You're just not good enough, bro. I'm sorry.
He's great. He's great though. I like him.
He's good, but it's not enough.
Did you know that Wendell Carter Jr. is shooting 45% from deep this year?
How many shots? How many shot attempts?
2.8 attempts a game, I think.
It's pretty decent.
Actually, apparently everybody's shooting well from three this year. You know how good Russell is shooting from three? Russ?
Hey, let me tell you something, son.
37%
when we get to the
deep.
Kings, the only thing I want to say about the Kings, besides them being ass, is that Russell Westbrook's still good at basketball, and it really sucks that he's being treated this way. I don't feel like this is fair to him, bro.
We'll wait. Okay, New York.
New York.
I'm so iffy on them. Yeah, I'm so iffy on them because they've been going through a lot of growing pains this year, and they're still the second seed in the East. So,
yeah. Luckily for them, a lot of the East teams that are supposed to be top East teams kind of stumbled out the gate. The Cavs are stumbling out the gate. The Celtics aren't, don't have.
Well, they were never.
Tatum.
They were, yeah.
I don't really know who your other East. The Pistons are good, obviously. Miami's kind of stumbling out the gate. Like, I don't know who you're looking at in the East and going like the Knicks shouldn't be able to get to the finals.
They're having an iffy start, but it's also the best of a bad bunch.
Yeah, and I also think you're setting the stage because you know that Cat's probably not gonna be here for long. So shout out Bodega. Okay.
Are you saying they're gonna? Are you saying they're gonna trade for Giannis?
I'm not saying they're gonna trade for Giannis specifically. I'm saying they might just trade Cat generally.
Yeah. Which sucks because
maybe
I
not
like
this
Cat.
year.
It sucks because I like Cat.
But he just
he doesn't fit.
You can tell he doesn't fit. He don't know his role, bro.
Yeah,
which sucks because I thought the thing is like the infrastructure of the Knicks is better than last year. Like Mike Brown's running actual plays. Okay, the rotations aren't doo-doo butter garbage. Okay.
Yep.
That's reserved for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And they're doing all of this with one of their bigger free agent signings being an objective failure.
And one of them retiring. And Mr. Robinson being
he played bad in 2 preseason games and retired.
And said, "I give up. This shit suck."
He's gonna go be a politician now.
Please don't. Pacers. But anyway, let me finish the next thought. They are definitely a contender because someone has to win the East. And I think if I had to put my money on a team right now to win the East, I'd put my money on the Knicks. I don't feel proud to do so.
The Pistons are like, you gotta wait a little bit.
Yeah. And I also feel like the Knicks would probably, I don't know.
We'll see.
The way that Jalen Duren's playing, he's gonna fucking murder Cat if he starts.
Yeah. And also,
if they go double big, it might not be that bad.
Yeah, but also Mitchell Robinson is. Oh my God! You remember when they said he shot 23% from the line like a couple weeks ago? You know what he's shooting now?
Yeah, he's shooting bad from the line.
You know what he's shooting now?
12%.
17% from the line. That's gonna be a problem. I can't see a world where that's not a problem. I can't see a world where that's.
How are you that bad at them though?
Can I vent a little bit on like the big men with their free throw problems? It's so annoying. Dwight had the same problem. Why are you shooting like this? Like, look, why are you shooting straight line drive?
I can't see because I can't go off my screen, but yeah.
Yeah, the people can see you're shooting straight line drive. Why are you not angling it up? That should be common knowledge. Like I don't understand with because I think they're scared of how strong they are, and they think that if they do all the way up, they're gonna overshoot it.
But
Maybe.
big men don't have that touch
Yeah,
generally.
that is true. Bruce Bowen, what was your
But like,
excuse? Bruce Bowen, what was your
okay, we're going.
excuse?
Hey, buddy, you should be arrested. Anyway, I just like the Knicks. They're probably gonna win the East.
I will.
Um,
They're gonna win the East, but they're not as good as OKC, which thank God.
yeah, but they're gonna get throttled by if they play like
Huh.
this. I do think their
Yeah.
ceiling is still really high. OG, either he's not back yet, right? Either he just came back
No,
or he
I
isn't
don't. I
back
don't.
yet.
I don't think he is.
I don't remember. But like when OG comes
Yeah.
back,
No. He isn't back. No, he's not back.
that's gonna help a lot. I
Uh-huh.
think that they've had a rocky start, but I think they're fine. They're feeling like using like a Cavs or
Just
Pistons
by default. By default.
by
By
default.
default.
Um,
Shout out to Ariel Hukporti. I think they're gonna need him a little bit in the playoffs. He's a pretty good player. I don't know if you've seen him play.
I know
He's
you're
pretty
talking about,
good.
yeah. So
Shout out to
I feel like there's some good stuff there. I feel like Mike Brown's a
yeah
good fit for them too as
yeah
just a
yeah
team.
and
Besides
there's
Cat, I feel
just
like he's a really good fit.
there's just so much raw talent that can be unleashed. Landry Shamit's a good player now.
This shit's crazy, right?
Landry Shamit's a shout out to Muhammad Diawara as well. He's doing pretty well. Again, very raw, very
Very raw.
raw,
Very
like
raw. Rawest thing I've ever seen.
rawer than anything. But you can see it though. You can
You go
see
to
it.
the steakhouse, you order blue steak.
No, you go
That's
to
how raw it is.
steakhouse. You go to steakhouse. You point at the cow. That's how raw he is. That's how
Let's get to
raw
the
he is.
Pacers. Go ahead and just get it done. Come on. We know what it is. We know what it is. We don't
I
need to talk
really
about it.
hope
I know
so.
it's your team,
Yeah.
but there's nothing to say.
Can you talk a little bit about them?
What the fuck am I gonna say about this?
Go ahead.
It's a good infrastructure of a team without the engine. It's a car without its engine. The car is still cool to look at. It does not work. But hey, man. This might be them losing this many games, or just losing generally, having a top 10 pick. Might be the only way you get that second star or third star, perhaps. That connector piece between Pascal and like not having no Miles anymore. Because one of the things that's worrisome about this season, to me, not as a Pacers outsider, there's no guarantee that this team's gonna be the same when Tyrese gets there. We know how the Pacers front office has historically been a very cheap organization. A very like we just want to be just good enough to win 40, 45 games, make the playoffs. It's a bonus type shit. But not really compete. I'm a little worried that the heights that Tyrese has led the Pacers to, right? So it is not a fluke because he did it twice. But I think that in their head makes them think that this team is on the level of a Knicks, and it's not. Does that make sense?
I'll say this.
On paper, that
I'll,
team is not close.
I'll
Talent
say
wise,
this.
on paper, the Rockets are way better. Obviously, OKC's better, but like you took them to 7. I know it's possible to beat them. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm saying like you just lost Miles, right? It's really hard to replace. As much as I'm a Miles Turner disliker,
You and me both.
It's really hard to replace that specific play style, let alone at the level that Miles Turner did it at. Okay, you might we're probably gonna lose Matherin. Okay, Pascal's 1 year older. Um, it's a lot of question marks. Where Tyrese, it's still an Achilles injury, right? It's Achilles, right? Am I bucking with that? It's not ACL, it's Achilles, right?
No, Achilles.
Yeah, like he could come back next year. Maybe it takes him 40 games to ramp up, and you're sitting at 20 and 25 next year. That's a scary place to be in if you're a Pacers fan. To me. But I think the best thing for him to do is suck, but suck well, as my friends say. That's my opinion. spending more time on the Pacers than the Orlando Magic is really funny.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Go ahead, yeah, sure.
Because yeah, I do agree that our front office tends to get complacent a lot, and the worst thing that we could do right now is just say, "Oh, well, we made the finals last year. We'll make the finals again this year." I do agree with the people that said if we were healthy this year, if Tyrese was healthy, if we still had Miles, we would be the best team in the East. I do agree with that. I think fundamentally, with Miles there and with Tyrese healthy, I think we are better than the Knicks. I do 100% believe that. I think with the chemistry that we would have going forward from last season, because if you remember, we won 50 games last year, starting off really slow.
Mm-hmm.
I think we would have been on track to win like 55 this year, but I can't use that as a reason to get complacent. There are no second place awards, you know. Well, I guess now there
Yeah,
kind of is the conference finals award, but you know what I mean. You know what I
yeah.
mean. Yeah, like all the people saying like, yeah, the Pacers really won the finals. We all know who really won the finals. Do we though? Doesn't really matter.
It
Doesn't
doesn't
really
matter. If
like
you didn't
like
win, you didn't win. So
you,
it's not worth it.
you didn't you didn't win. You didn't win. I
The
don't care. I'm
Titans are
not
1 yard short. We can say all the time if he was 1 inch taller, we would have won, but we didn't.
Tuck rule.
Zero
Tuck
wins.
rule. Tuck
Yeah,
rule.
that's
Yeah. But back to what I was saying. If we lose Matherin, that's gonna suck. But also, if you keep him, you're probably keeping him while not getting another starting center, which is a problem.
yeah. J
Because
Huff can't start.
I love Jay Huff. He's awesome.
That's great, but you can't start.
Best backup center in the league. He could be the best backup center in the league. But as a
Mitchell
starter,
Robinson plays basketball. Zach Edey
eh,
also plays basketball.
Zach Edey doesn't start.
Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he does. Depends.
That's an issue. He could be the best backup center in the league for all I care, but he's still not a starter. He could be a great sixth man. He could be a great seventh man, but we need to trade for a center. And Ben, I'm sorry, you might be the one that has to go because
But I just don't know what you do with that opening.
if
I mean, obviously you
Cleveland
want to hit a center, but like, what do you?
if Cleveland keeps playing the way they're playing and there's still an issue there and they want to move Mobley to be the sole big, that's where we could potentially get Jared Allen or I don't know somebody.
I never brought that up to you, bro.
What was that?
I should have never brought that trade up to you, bro. Y'all not getting Jared Allen, bro. You have nothing they want, bro. There's nothing
that
there's nothing they would want from you.
That is true.
Like trading them Brendan Mathurin is very useless. Like it doesn't do anything for them at all.
Yeah, that is true. I feel like a lot of teams that would want him are teams that are rebuilding.
Unless you trade the pick you get this year, and that's scary for Jared Allen. Fuck with Jared Allen.
Yeah.
All star. Hey, respect him.
If it's outside the top 5, I'm down with that. If it's outside the top 5, I'm down with that. If it's a top 5 pick, we're using it. If it's a top 5 pick, we're using it. Absolutely.
Yeah. But to wrap it up,
don't get complacent.
They're still turn on Tickathon though. Still start getting accustomed to your scouting reports.
They're not even that fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie. They're not even that fun to watch. They're not fun bad. They're just bad.
Yeah. They're not. They suck good in theory. They don't actually suck good in real life.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Not a good team. Let's get on to a good team though.
Put them in
the
Dark
Miami
Horse.
Heat.
Put them in Dark Horse. Put them in Dark Horse. I don't think they're one trade away. I think they're Dark Horse.
I don't. Let's talk about it. I am saying they're one trade away. And my argument is
Tyler Hero.
I can't. Okay, there's two arguments for this. If we're going based off the Heat's chance to make out the East, they're pretty high. I'm not gonna lie.
Because the style of basketball that they play and how everybody's bought in.
Like, if you look at their team, right, at the East standings, the Pistons are number 1. We know about the Pistons, but they're still young. A gritty team to be a really good series.
The Heat are 4.
The Heat are 4. The Knicks are 2, which is they're a team that we think is a contender based off mostly someone has to logic. Yeah. The Raptors are 3, which I think we put as one trade away. I think the Heat are 4, the Celtics are 5, the Magic are 6. I feel like the Heat are in that exact same range with the Raptors, where I think they're one trade away. Whether that trade is trading Tyler Hero away or adding a piece to the puzzle.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
I feel like
because I
Now, granted, I will
yeah,
say if there's any team to come out the East that isn't the Knicks, it's probably the Heat.
Miami, and I'm fine with. Damn, you're that low in Detroit?
I'm not low on Detroit. I'm high on Eric Spoelstra in a playoff series
Yes.
versus a team that's been there
JB
once.
Bickerstaff, who is not that good of a
Yeah.
coach.
Okay, he's still a good coach. Let's calm down. But
Mm,
he's a good coach. Let's calm down. This is the third
mm,
time he's done it. Let's calm down. Let's get on. Let's chill on my guy JB Bickerstaff. Okay, he's not perfect.
mm.
He's not a great coach. Not a top 10 coach. He's
Mark
top 50, top
Jackson.
15,
Mark Jackson.
top 15, top 17. Above average to a good coach. But
I feel like the median for good has changed so much that
yeah. Now what would that trade be? I don't know.
probably Tyler Hero. Probably Tyler Hero because
Or not what I
yeah,
would, but I don't know who's trading for
for
Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like there's so many teams that are like, oh, we don't need this guy, we want to trade him. But like, you've already paid him, right?
Mhm.
Um,
I feel
and
like
there's also
that's
slightly the fear that they might
I,
just cool down.
I feel like that's the same way that Minnesota is with Nas Reed because he's not playing as well as his contract said he should.
But Norman Powell's playing out of his mind. He's playing really good,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Bam is
Bam's
playing really
not
well.
being doo-doo butter like we said we thought he was going to be at the beginning of the
Kalel
season.
Ware.
Kalel Ware's been pretty
He
good.
bought in. Jaime Jaquez, most improved player contender.
Jaime Jaquez going through niggas' chest. I fuck with it, right?
Andrew Wiggins playing great.
Andrew Wiggins playing good. Davion Mitchell. Hey,
Locking down.
get you your heat bag from the
Pele
Kings so you can go there and do
Pele
nothing for the next 4 years.
Pele Larson too. He's playing well. Jovic exists.
I was like, you don't care about Jovic.
Yeah.
Jovic, buddy,
think
get ready for the unemployment line, pal.
I think Jovic is one of those guys that they would trade to.
Yeah, probably. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this for you, buddy. You're cooked. Now, one might argue
I'm
that
very
they deserve
happy.
to be in Tankathon.
No.
But here's the issue: the teams in Tankathon are trying to lose on purpose.
The
That's
Kings
very
are trying to
different
win games
from just being ass.
Yeah.
That's very different. The one thing I will give you is Russell Westbrook is good at basketball. Okay, he deserves to go to a team that plays. Hey, Westbrook goes back to the Clippers.
Go back to no.
No, I the Clippers suck too.
Go to Denver. Like, hey, go back to Denver.
Go back to Denver, bro. Go back to man. Go to say some really stupid shit.
Go to Miami.
Go to the Hawks.
Go to Miami.
Hey,
go to Miami.
Hey, go to Miami. Hey,
go to
Tyler Hero for Westbrook is so nasty.
And a team that already has Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan.
How you feel about Tyler Hero for Russell Westbrook and Keegan Murray?
I forgot he existed.
Russell Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan for Tyler Hero.
DeMar DeRozan.
Someone got to take DeMar DeRozan. They're not gonna trade for Domantas Sabonis.
Somebody got to take Zach LaVine.
You got to make the money back somehow. Like someone has to match the money.
God damn! Every time I see how much money Zach LaVine makes, it just brings a tear to my eye.
It's sad he shoot well.
He's good, but like, man.
But he's not. He's good in theory, but he's not. He's good in the way that DeMar DeRozan is good, but he's not. Except I think DeMar's better.
DeMar's better. DeMar's a proven winner. He's won stuff.
DeMar is a winner in a worse way than as CP3 is a winner. Zach LaVine's just a good player on a bad team.
DeMar would have a few finals to his names if LeBron didn't exist.
Man, I almost was a Raptors fan. I don't know if I ever told you that story. Did I tell you that?
What's that?
I almost in 2016 to 2017. 2017, 2018. I was on this tip of doing things where I had a second team in every one of my sports.
Yep.
And every team lost in a horrific fashion. In 2016, I'm a Titans fan. The Titans are ass. So my second team that I picked at the beginning of the season was the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, no.
They proceeded to do what the Atlanta Falcons did.
That was the year that happened, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The next year, my second team in the East, I picked the Raptors because I really fucked with DeMar DeRozan and I really fucked with, weirdly enough, James Johnson. and I really fucked with Kyle Lowry.
When he
Right?
played basketball. When he played basketball.
He played basketball. I mean, I fuck with him either way, actually, because it's funny when he beats the niggas up. But like either way,
Or when he threatens to.
and we're on the bus. It's middle school. We're on the bus back home from Memphis. It's an 18-hour bus ride from Memphis to DC.
Right.
I watched LeBron James tear my soul out of my chest after we stopped at a cookout for about 2 to 3 hours. I've never I can only imagine what how fans of teams that weren't fans of the Bulls in the 90s felt every time they had to play the Bulls. But quite literally, it was like I was watching. It was like I was watching Mike Tyson walk somebody down the 4th round. Like that knockout's coming. You're fucked. Like
Was that the year that he almost drank the beer courtside?
bro, it's at a level, bro. It's crazy, right?
Look, that video of him. You know the video of him picking up the beer. It's like, no. You've seen that video, right?
No. Yeah.
Honestly, us as basketball fans find that funny. If I was a Raptors fan, I would have a rage in my heart that would not be able to be quenched if I saw that. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, he did not just do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How did we get to the Raptors from here?
Because you almost became a Raptors.
Oh yeah, Raptors. I'm talking about DeMar. DeMar. Even one of my favorite teams of all time is the 2019 Spurs.
Oh yeah,
it's DeJounte,
LaMarcus,
Derek White,
LaMarcus,
Rudy Gay, DeMar DeRozan, LaMarcus Aldridge, Jakob Poeltl. I know that's 6 people, but like you get what I'm saying. Right. That team still had the Spurs allure. They still making the playoffs. They gave the Nuggets a run for their money in the playoffs that year. Great series.
They might have won if they fouled at the end of that game.
Mayhaps. Such a good. The dying breed of that team was only mid-range buckets and nothing else.
Yeah.
Like DeJounte don't shoot.
LaMarcus
Derek White didn't shoot the way he does now.
LaMarcus started shooting,
but he was only so he could shoot mid-ranges.
DeMar didn't
Rudy Gay, we know who Rudy Gay is.
Yeah.
Okay. Like such a good team, and all I'm saying is to say is I feel bad for DeMar DeRozan. Just know you have a home in Memphis, okay?
I don't think he want. I don't think he cares if you would tell him that.
I listen. Many fans are gonna if they trade for you, they're gonna hate on you. I'm gonna cherish you because I've been rooting. I wanted DeMar to be able to do so bad for so long. I want to see you succeed. Okay, that's a barbecue you get here, man.
I do too. It's really unfortunate what's happened to his career. I've never seen a player deserve to win more and be stuck in so many unwinnable situations.
Yeah, now granted, he is not a playoff riser. It's because of his play style. It's what it is. But there's a bunch of other players that aren't playoff risers that have made it to the second round that aren't on teams like this.
Yeah,
you got unlucky going to the teams you went to.
2016, they also
the team you went against.
Was 2016 the year Biyombo went crazy too? Like when he got that big contract. That was a time. Remember Biyombo Mania in the second round? Dude. He had like 10 blocks in a game, in a playoff game.
They beat the fucking Hornets.
It was the next series. It was the next series.
Because he played good against the fucking Hornets.
No, I think they played the Wizards.
That's not better.
They were good at that time. They were good at that time. Look, I need you to put some respect on Biyombo's name.
I absolutely would not.
They beat Miami. They beat Miami in the second round. They beat Miami in the second round. A good Miami team. Respect Biyombo. Respect Biyombo.
Anyway, back to the Heat. I feel like one trade away. I feel like a guy like DeMar. I feel like a guy like Westbrook would help a lot, I think, for them, honestly. I think a guy like a Harden would help.
Yeah, like an actual point guard. Because Davion Mitchell's great, but he's not great on offense. He's a great defender.
I even think, and this is my opinion, and it might not help them today, but I still believe in him. I think Brandon Miller to the Heat would be a really good fit.
Okay.
I know people don't see that vision yet.
It's a lot of weak
I'm going to
scores.
lead the way.
It's a lot of
It is
weak
a lot,
scores.
but that's what they are. That's who their team is. Let Jaime Jaquez control the bench. Hey, go run through niggas just on the bench. Go run through AJ Mitchell or some shit. Right?
I don't.
I think Brandon Miller's ceiling as a player. You would think a LaMelo Ball if I was doing Hornets.
Yeah, I was gonna say
trade.
about LaMelo. Yeah,
But I don't think LaMelo fits there. I don't think you trade for a star point guard unless it's like because and that's to me because I feel like the superpower of the Heat is they don't need a star point guard because of how their offense runs.
yeah. That's why
Now
they probably wouldn't.
we have not seen the playoffs of them yet.
Yeah,
We might get players be like, yeah, we need a star point guard. But
that's probably why they wouldn't trade for Harden because asking Harden to run up and down the floor that much is not going to end well.
yeah, and also most of the point guards you're gonna pick aren't gonna be able to do that. Trey's not gonna be able to do that. LaMelo's not gonna be able to do that. John's not gonna be able to do that.
Because Ja plays good on
Stephon
screens.
Castle is gonna be able to do that. Like,
No.
I'm putting in quotations because that's not happening.
Yeah.
Kyrie's not gonna be able to do that. Like,
No.
it's
Hasn't
just.
even played.
I feel like you should double down on, hey, we'll get some wings that are young, that can run, and I think Brandon will be good at defense if you went to the Heat. I think he'd lock in.
That brand of
He'd have no
defense,
choice.
probably.
He
That
had no
brand of
choice, but I
defense,
think he'd lock in.
probably.
So
okay.
that's my headcanon. It's my headcanon. Okay. I understand that he feels like, but that shit ass. I feel you.
Unfortunately,
Just
I
saying.
hate him, but the other guy on the Hornets should also be probably good on the Heat.
Another team that's been on fire though.
Atlanta.
Atlanta Hawks. How do we feel, Cam? What you think?
Without the dictator.
I still believe in you, Trey. My king. My glorious lollipop king. This is a squash match to me.
Really?
Unlike the Heat, I think Jalen Johnson, fucking great player, right? The guy doesn't always playing out of his mind, right? Their team is playing really good. I don't want this to be taken
really good.
as me saying they're not a good team. I'm saying that
you don't think they stack up
in terms of like contention this year. If you don't have Trey, you're not winning.
And also, if you have trade, then it might mess up like how you're playing right now.
Yeah,
because they made a lot of they made a lot of defensive oriented comebacks. If you've seen a lot of their comebacks are defense oriented, and Trey's
and
not
that's also other theory. I think with the Hawks, there's two problems, right? One is like putting Trey on this team means you're going back to the old Hawks, which have none of these good vibes, none of the feel I like this team had.
Mid,
right? But the issue is trading Trey. That'll give you a lot. So this will be your core for the rest of the season, if not the next 2 to 3 years.
So you either run it with Trey and commit to being mediocre again, or you trade Trey for not that much,
and you stay mediocre, right?
I
feel like, and the other part of it is, I feel like their coach isn't as proven as Eric Spoelstra is.
Who, Quinn?
In a playoff setting. Yeah, Gonzalez not as proven to me.
Yeah, no, he's had a few blunders in the playoffs.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to go against a team that's more talented than you and has a better coach than you. The Knicks have a better coach than you and are more talented than you, arguably, on the coach part, but mostly. The Heat are more talented than you and have better coach than you. The Raptors are more talented than you and have a better coach than you. The Magic, you're gonna kick their ass. the Cavs
Pistons
are more talented than you.
They have a better coach.
We're watching you, but I don't see, like, unlike the Heat, while I feel like they're like one trade away, maybe not. Maybe Hero comes in and just fits well, and they get that extra step. I feel like with the Hawks, there's no real another step to take. I think it feels like the 2015 Hawks exactly.
Yeah.
This is a really good team playing really fucking well, playing really good team ball, playing good defense, and playing good offense. They're going to get to the playoffs, play a team like the Knicks, and Jalen Brunson's going to fuck them over.
Okay.
and that's
You know,
not a bad thing.
it also doesn't help that their number one overall pick is bad.
Yeah, but that's not a bad. Well, I mean, no one pick is a bad thing, but that's not a bad thing losing in the first round in to a good team like that because you were losing to like the the bad teams in the playoffs in the play in before now, but just
Yeah.
sneaking in, and now you're hoping to be like a 4 seed. We
Imagine
have to play in entirely.
yeah, imagine if they like drafted Matas or something instead. Probably would have been better.
So that's me saying squash. Now, I
Wait,
still will say
was Mata
Zach
was
Ricochet. If you're gonna trade Trey, you have to trade Ricochet. That's my opinion.
yeah, yeah.
And I do think while you
Then
might not get a shit ton
yeah.
for Trey, I think Trey and Ricochet leaving at the same time might net you enough, whether it's real players or assets, to where it's a little bit better of a deal for you. I will add that,
You
but
also
that's
have
just
the
me.
Pelicans pick. I'm just saying, you also have the
Yeah,
Pelicans
and you
pick.
also you're playing. That's the other thing. You're playing with house money this year. You can say we're gonna trade for DeMar. Fuck it, right? You
Giannis?
shouldn't
What
do
about
that.
Giannis? Would there be a
You shouldn't do
target for
that.
Giannis?
That's a weird fit to me.
Yeah, but I feel like he's talented enough to where it could work.
I mean, yeah, but like, what is that lineup?
Well, okay, it would be
'Cause how
Nikhil
do you match the
Alexander-Walker,
money? I'm assuming you're trading Trey for Giannis somewhat straight up. They make somewhat similar amounts of money.
Trey, and probably Risa Share. Trey, Risa Share,
Which means
and
that you
the
have to. The
Pelicans
Bucks have
pick.
to agree to re-sign Trey immediately.
Yeah,
So it'd be Trey, the Pelicans first,
Risa Share,
maybe Ricochet, and
and then
like
like Muhammad Gay or
fucking is
something.
David Roddy still there? Like
Muhammad
somebody on the
Gay.
back end, Vic Krejci or
Yeah.
something, and the Bucks will give you Giannis and Thanasis. But like that lineup is like Nikhil
Does
Alexander-Walker at the one.
Thanasis go with him?
He has to. Come on.
I don't know.
Come
I
on.
think they just trade for Giannis and Thanasis gets cut.
No, they're gonna no. If you're trading for Giannis and you're trying to re-sign him, you're gonna sign Thanasis. I'm
Okay.
sorry. It's gonna happen. We gotta
So
think
Thana-
reasonably here.
so
It's gonna
Thanasis is
happen.
gonna have a 12-year NBA career.
Yes. It's very
Wow.
clear that when they're not together, Giannis isn't the same.
Yeah.
You have to bring him there. And
It's like
also
the
that's goodwill
Usos.
on the Giannis part.
It's
Why
like
would you start your Giannis tenure by cutting his brother? That's just not a good way to do business. Just don't.
no. I was saying that the Bucks trade for Giannis
And then cut him
and
so that he can sign. But like, why not just trade him at that point? It's more
no,
useful for you than
they
eating
would
his
trade for
contract.
the Bucks would trade Giannis and then they still have Thanasis on the team, but they cut him.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you pay his salary and when you could just trade him in that trade?
Yeah, that is true. He's also not
That's just
making
not
anything.
useful.
He's also not
Yeah, he's
making
not making anything.
anything.
But it's like, why would I even like pay that bonus? You know, when I could just trade him.
So
You know what I'm saying?
he's gonna have a Brian Scalabrine career.
Plus, you're trading 3 to maybe 4 players to the Bucks anyway.
Yeah,
So you might have to trade 2 players no matter what you do. But
So Thanasis is gonna have a 12-year Brian Scalabrine career, except worse because Brian Scalabrine could do things.
yeah. Speaking of teams that aren't going to do things, Portland, you're going to squash match, buddy. I'm sorry to let you
Uh,
know. Sorry to let you know.
yeah.
Listen, you're not a bad team. Okay?
It really
So
sucks. It really sucks because I want to like Portland. They have a lot of guys that I like. I like Scoot. I like Shaden. I like Klingon. I like Yang Hansen. I like They have another guy that I like, but
actually, they're probably closer to purgatory because they're in the
uh,
plan. Probably they're
I
probably gonna be in the plan
you know
because
it's such a shame that their best player is him.
like the locks for the playoffs are Thunder, Lakers, Rockets, Spurs, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Suns. That's 7
Yeah.
teams.
You think the Suns are locks?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, with the assumption they win the plan, if they make the plan, they're gonna destroy the Grizzlies. They're gonna destroy they're gonna destroy the Jazz. Like the level of teams past the Warriors, or past the Suns, but definitely past the Warriors, is just so much worse
Yeah, true,
than them.
true.
If you telling me that like Devin Booker, who's actually after this, when we finish conversation with them, but Devin Booker
Mhm.
in a winner go home scenario in a play-in isn't gonna to torch
He's gonna
fucking
torch.
Cedric Coward or torch
Well,
Fucking,
the way it's looking right now, it would be Phoenix versus Golden State, which I'd probably have. I don't know who I'd have winning that. Then it would
it's
be.
Suns easily. It's so easy. The
Then I'd
Warriors
have
aren't a good team. I'm sorry to let y'all know this.
Yeah. Then it would be
I'm gonna
Memphis
talk
and
about it, but I'm sorry to
Portland.
let you know that.
It would be Memphis
And
and Portland,
that
which
game will be broadcasted on ESPN
the
Ocho.
the Food Network airing after
You'll be seeing it
Chopped.
on Peacock Plus.
Airing after Chopped, the Memphis Grizzlies
This
versus the Portland Trailblazers.
airing after The World as We Know It, a documentary about the molecules in space by Discovery
Airing
Channel.
airing after a 1 hour advertisement for the Power XL air fryer.
It's just a little mini thing in the corner of just the same commercial. Actually, the game's in the mini corner. It's in the mini play in the corner.
It's in the mini player.
But then it's like Portland versus Suns or Portland versus Warriors.
Yeah, the Suns are winning that.
The Suns are winning that. So I think the last make the playoffs. That's why I'm saying
Honestly,
Portland has to be in purgatory because they're probably in the play-in.
And about Portland, really sucks that he's probably their best player. I don't want to admit it. I really don't want to admit it. But
who's he, man? Who's he?
I'm not gonna say his name.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say his name.
You don't fuck with Jeremy Grant.
I don't think it's Jeremy Grant now, unfortunately. You face pawned after saying that. You know who it is.
You don't fuck with the
You know what I'm you know
Suns.
what you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mute my microphone and I'm gonna say his name right now. There, I just said his name.
You did not mute your mic at all.
I muted it on OBS. I muted it on OBS.
Oh, boy, let me tell you something, son. I pray to God you didn't. That's gonna be so funny. Did not expect you to say his name. Man.
You didn't expect me to say that?
Hey, man.
I hope there are no lip readers who are watching this. I hope there are no lip
Those
readers.
dollars can't be that useful or that worthy. However, I will say as a Grizzlies fan, I'm in no place to complain. So, Suns.
I
this
Adam Silver owns this league, so
this is a
I love them.
squash match team
so much.
But I love them so much. I honestly
put the one trade away.
Put them in one trade.
One trade away, yeah. Because
God forbid they get a real point guard.
You know what? You know the thing that I'm saying about the Phoenix Suns, their team right now, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. The Phoenix Suns right now, it just makes sense.
But God forbid they get their hands on a...
Because listen. Dylan Brooks, it might be one of the greatest ceiling raising role players of all time.
Dylan Brooks it's been a good basketball player for fucking years. I know that we love to hate him, right? The Grizzlies was one of my biggest hate. If you know me, you know when Dylan Brooks in 2020 and 2018 was my biggest op. That motherfucker was ass. Okay, had an argument about it for days, weeks, even. Okay,
you had an old video about how he was becoming better.
Oh yeah, defensively, he's one of the best players He's been one of the best players by far. I trusted him, right, to go out there and die for the cause. I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
We said use the front lines first.
We said use the front line first. I hate you, dude. Let's be outside in the precinct. That's how he moves, right? And I respect that. That was the Memphis hustle I respected. He did not have to be the villain, and he chooses to be. But he also, people think he cannot back it up, and then he'll play against your favorite team, and he'll give your team 27 on a night you're not expecting it.
We saw it during the Olympics and during FIBA. He's a scorer. Yeah.
He's a scorer. He is a microwave scorer. You cannot under any Dylan Brooks. There's a stat. I believe the stat. Don't quote me, but there's a stat. This was 2018, I think. 2019. There are 9 players to average 25 points in a series. 50% from the field
in their first playoff series. And
Dylan is one of those. And everyone else. is a Hall of Fame level player.
He's one of those guys who you forget is really good at scoring the ball
If
until
you
he
don't
gets into
game
a
plan about
position
Dillon Brooks, you
where
will
he
be
has to score the
scoring.
ball.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he's kind of like a more respectable Patrick Beverly. Is how what I compare him to. He's a
I
more
would
respectable
compare
Patrick
him
Beverly.
to Bruce Bowen.
No. Bowen had no
But
offensive skill. No.
I know, but that's not what I say. I would compare him to Bruce Bowen, but if you took the 2K version of him. Well, no, because even then, I still think Dillon Brooks is way better. Just like shot creator.
I mean,
Who would
I think I really
you know what? No,
Patrick
I won't say
Beverly,
that either.
man. Patrick Beverly.
No, because Patrick Beverly doesn't have a bag at all. Like he doesn't
Yeah,
have
he
like a.
does. Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he
I
doesn't.
saw that man score
No, he
25
doesn't.
points. I saw that man score 25 points and save Milwaukee from elimination and hit the too small on my basketball team.
Motherfucker, that's cool. That was one time, bro. That nigga don't have a bag.
But he does that a lot,
Dillon
though. He does that a
We're
lot.
not. Our first real argument on the podcast is being Patrick Beverly versus Dillon Brooks offensive bag is so nasty.
Well, Dillon Brooks is better, but like that's one of the guys
by
you can
far,
compare
it's
him
not
to.
close.
Yeah, but
What
like
is
the
Patrick
same type of the same archetype, I think. The same archetype.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Patrick Beverly is a player. If he scores over 10 points, you go, oh, that's cool. Glad he put those in. I'll take those points. Dillon Brooks is expected to score 15 to 18 points a game. At least. He's probably going to surpass that.
Okay, well then,
he might get a couple games when he's playing, 12 points, 13 points.
Well, then who would you put? Because it's not Bruce Bowen. Because Bowen is worse offensively.
Yeah, Bowen's not good at it. That's not a good answer.
It's kind of no one.
There's not many players like him in history, weirdly enough.
Yeah, no. Oh, maybe Bruce Brown, but like Bruce Brown was good at other stuff, so no.
Yeah, but it also brought in the score that way. It's hard to find like a.
This is our first real thinking moment of the podcast.
That's a rough question. Who did Dillon Brooks' son's version remind me of? My argument for Dillon Brooks was that when Dillon Brooks is hot, he's Kobe. When Dillon Brooks is off, he's Kobe in 2016.
Yeah, when he was bad.
And Dillon Brooks, on average, is what people think Kobe's defense is.
Karis LeVert.
That's not respectful to his defensive strategy. But yeah, he's probably
offensively, he's Karis LeVert.
Offensively, is it blasphemous to say he's offensively better than Karis LeVert? I thought he's more consistent than Karis LeVert is. Is that blasphemous?
Karis in like 2020 to 2022 was a really good scorer, and he was like somewhat efficient too.
But you argue the same thing for Dillon Brooks. Rockets to now, right? That's 3 years. 3 year stretch. We traded him in 2022, right?
Yeah, but even in Houston, he was averaging like 12, 13 points a game.
Yeah, but if you're watching the games and you're like from game to game basis, that 12, 13 is
actually, 12, 13 like 20. You know what? I'm looking at their efficiency. They might be the exact same. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no, their efficiency is nasty.
They might be the exact same because I feel like Dillon and Karis are in the same tier where you look at them, you look how they play, you think they're good 3-point shooters, then you look at their percentage and you're like, oh no, not really.
They're not really good 3-point shooters, but they're high volume 3-point shooters though. I will say that.
Yeah, a lot of them go in because a lot of them go up.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just stop talking about Dillon Brooks. Where are we gonna put him?
I would do Karis LeVert. Let's just end it at Karis LeVert. What do you think of what he said about LeBron, by the way? What Dillon Brooks said about
Karis
LeBron?
LeVert?
Dillon Brooks.
I mean, it's kind of right. I mean, like,
it's pretty
kind of right. It's kind of not.
It's pretty
funny that it's him saying it.
And people are taking his side now because they like him now because he's not.
Yeah, I think the thing is, Dillon Brooks. What always made it was so stupid about the entire Dillon Brooks conversation was that Dillon Brooks very clearly is the archetype of player that would have probably positioned in the 90s to 2000s. He would have probably thrived in that era, just generally.
Yes.
In terms of like energy,
the type of player that he was.
Right. Yeah, you can't, as a fan base of basketball, tell people tell the NBA you want to see more competition, you want to see more rivalries,
and then
a player be able Yeah, then you laugh and don't take him seriously, or like don't don't
I
interact with
mean,
him as an NBA player.
as we know, NBA fans don't like anything about the NBA. So
Yeah, I feel like Dylan Brooks is a really good example of like he's not an all-star level player. He's not he's not gonna be in the history books. But Dylan Brooks is one of those players I feel like were like you can think about him in 10 years and be like, man, that nigga could hoop.
Harris LeVert.
I don't feel that way about Caris LeVert, but yeah.
I don't know. I do.
It's because he used to play for your team, I guess.
No, I didn't. I didn't really like him the second time he played for my team.
The
Let's just
second
ignore
time.
the Karis LeVert jersey I have in my closet. Let's just ignore that.
Yeah.
Let's
Anyway, the Suns are going in one. We're gonna put them in one trade
one
away.
trade. Shout out to the Suns though. Shout out to Oso
I
Ighodaro.
don't. But I don't even see them
underrated
winning the
player.
finals, even if they're one trade away. Though I don't know. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later.
They'll get there. Shout out to Colin Gillespie too, by the way. Shout out to
Tell you,
Colin
Connor.
Gillespie. 44% on 7 threes a game and 13 points a game.
Let
5
him know.
assists a game
Hey,
coming off the
hoops.
bench. I mean, yeah.
Hoops.
I will say it is interesting to see how the team will be when Jalen Green comes back. He probably won't be back for a while, but like, how will he fit in on this team?
I think they're gonna get better with the way they play.
Do you start Jalen Green or do you bring him off the bench?
I don't know what they're gonna do individually, but I think they should. I think they should start him at least when he first comes back. I think the worst thing you can do is like not give him a chance. Yeah.
Okay.
A player like Jalen Green, I think, it's like a volume scorer. I think.
Okay, so it would be Booker.
If he can't handle it, then you bunch him. But I don't think you start him on the bench, even if he's fully healthy.
So it would be Booker, Green, Dylan Brooks. Then it would be who's their power forward? Royce O'Neal?
Could be Ryan Dunn, could be Royce O'Neal, could be
Ryan Dunn, Royce O'Neal, and then Mark Williams, who's been playing very well, by the way.
Yeah, very well. Fuck, I love you, Mark Williams.
It's very funny. It's very funny how Lakers could have easily had a center before Ayton, and they just failed his physical.
Yeah,
hasn't had any health problems since. All right, Detroit.
Got the Pistons.
They're such a weird team to rank. They're such a weird
I'm gonna put them
dark horse.
In dark horse.
Yeah, because I need to see a little bit more.
Yeah, I think
I need to see a little bit more.
The trade deadline and the buyout market is gonna be a really big thing for them.
Right.
I think they're 1 or 2 pieces away from me calling them a contender. Because I will say, one of the things I will say about the Pistons, and this is gonna be a controversial take. In a 7-game series in the current NBA year
against OKC,
they probably have the best chance because of how their play style is.
They could grit their way to a win.
They can grit their way to 4 wins. They're one of the few teams that can probably out-grit OKC.
Kind of like
the Rockets can't do it.
Kind of like those Heat teams.
He can't do it.
Kind of like those Heat teams, like
I feel
2022.
Like they could heedle their way. They could fucking heat culture their way.
Insert that really funny picture of that Heat court that one year. The most hardworking, nastiest team in the NBA.
It's just so ass. Now, obviously, I wouldn't bet on the Pistons. Obviously, I still think the Rockets and the Knicks are a more likely team to win the finals than I think the Pistons are.
But in terms of how the teams play,
in terms of how the teams play, the Pistons, I think they gotta find 1 or 2 more pieces. If the Pistons still have Malik Beasley, man, if they can figure out a way to upgrade Tobias Harris,
or Jaden Ivey,
I don't give a fuck about Jaden Ivey. He's gonna be gone this year. I don't give a fuck. Then just not. It's like whatever. But like, yeah, I feel you. But like,
wow.
Sorry.
Not even as a guy who might get traded. Really?
It's like, who's gonna trade Jaden Ivey in this current NBA climate? Who's like, oh, we need Jaden Ivey, and no one's doing that.
Cam
Like
Tom,
unless you're
Cam,
like
Cam,
just trying to give away a player for free, it's like why even do that? And if they're playing away a player for free, that means they
Cam
probably don't fit
Thomas.
well. Like it's not worth it.
Cam Thomas, he doesn't even know it. He doesn't even know what's gonna happen to him next year. He doesn't even know it.
Just not worth it. But I think they have the best against OKC. I will also say though that I still believe in the Rockets and the Knicks and the Heat more than them. I would
Yeah,
say
right. Because
to
they're
win
more
a
battle
final
tested.
potentially. And another team, two teams actually that we're gonna see in the future, but we'll get there when we get there.
All right, Cleveland.
Cavs.
They're so weird to me.
I
No, what trade
I'm
though?
gonna
What
make
would
a
you do?
controversial take. I'm gonna make a
Squash
controversial take.
match.
I This is the easiest upset I could bet on known to man to me, bro.
Yeah.
They don't look
So
good.
so
They've been dealing with injuries the entire time. The vibes don't
so
seem
you
great.
think so you think if they had a chance it was last year?
I think they had a chance. It was 2 years ago,
Oh,
actually.
really? That year they lost to New
Um,
York? Wait, who did they lose to 2 years ago?
because last year it was injuries, but even then,
Last year it
without
was.
the injuries,
No, we would have still beat them. We would have still beat them. We would have still beat them. We would
I
have
feel
still
like
beat
y'all
them.
still would have beat them.
Yeah, we would have still beat them. Who did they lose
7 game
to two
series,
years
obviously, but I
ago?
think would have beat them.
Who did they lose to 2 years ago? Was it New York?
Was it not? Was it Dallas?
No. Because Miami
No,
beat
no, I
them.
say Dallas. I'm stupid.
Yeah, New York because Miami beat them in 2022, and then in
Yeah,
2023 New York beat them to make the second round.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I
That's
feel
what I
like
remember.
Donovan. This is gonna be the first year Donovan can't carry it
Yeah, it
for
sucks
real.
because statistics wise, he's probably the best shooting guard in the league right now. He's averaging 30.
This team needs to have him only jump so bad. It's not happening.
And it's not
It's just
happening, unfortunately.
it's not
Evan
happening.
Mobley's letting me down this year. I can't believe
He ain't letting me down.
he's letting me down this year. I was waiting for the jump and it's not happening. What do you even do? What do you even do if you're this team? What do
The
you
issue with
do?
like betting on a player to get better is like if they don't, it's rough because
Yeah.
you have to keep Garland because your offense is ass without him. You kind of have to keep Jared Allen because I don't think Mo's good enough as a center. You don't have another player to replace him with at
You
all.
got to keep Mitchell because of the scoring.
Yeah, and you have like I don't know what you do to fix that.
You think fire sale
You
next
can't take
year?
Mobley because that's kind of ass. I don't think that's worth it either. I mean, they would get a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie,
They would
they
get a
would.
lot of shit.
But it's like, how can you look this
Yeah.
team in the face that went on that crazy win streak last year and be like,
Bet on LeBron to come back? I don't know.
give it up? That, we'll get to that when we get there, but
Okay.
that's not gonna help you, big dog.
Philly. I love Philly. They're really fun to watch. I'll say they're really fun to watch. Tyrese Max. I don't know. I don't know.
Y'all better pray to God Tyrese Maxey don't tweak an ankle. Boy, shit gonna get real rough, son.
Put in squash match. I think
That bro, I am making a declaration of my opinion right
that
now.
Tyrese Maxey will tweak an ankle.
I no. Yeah.
What's your opinion?
So I'm trying to find a specific stat. I don't know if I'll be able to find. I think Pierre on Numbers on the Board
Mm-hmm.
was saying this in a podcast recently. When are we gonna just admit that the 76ers aren't gonna win a playoff series? It's always somebody else's fault. It's always we didn't have this, or oh, this guy's bad. Oh, if only we could get rid of this money. If only we could do this thing. If only everybody could help at the same time. Every other team in the NBA has dealt with a major injury and still been better than you. Whether it's the East or the West, every team. The Cavs have, the Hawks have, Orlando. Oh, maybe not Orlando. Orlando has, the Suns have, the Timberwolves really haven't. The injuries Mike Conley not been good at basketball.
We
anymore,
have.
But, the Pacers have, the Pistons have dealt with it, the Heat have, the Knicks, the Rockets, and okay, Everybody have had major injuries in the last 3-4 years. Even the Bucks have, the Grizzlies have, but
during
like no one cares about.
during the
The
finals.
Nuggets have, the Warriors have, the Mavericks have, the Celtics have. Every other playoff team in the NBA has to overcome injuries. That is just the rite of
It
passage.
just
It just is.
it just sucks a lot that the Sixers' best player is as injury proof as he is. I don't know if he's their best player
I
now.
I know that people say this already in general. I am telling you 76ers as a nigga that don't matter, fire sale.
Where
So
does Joel
just
go?
give it up,
Where
bro.
does Joel go?
Home.
Home.
Go sit down, bro.
I don't know if he
I'm
can.
sorry. You right. But
Lay
like
down.
I guess lay down. I just like I get
Put
it.
him
I know like
put him in squash
I'm
match because
exaggerating.
put him in squash match because I think they will make the playoffs. I think if it comes
I
to a life
don't
or death
think they
situation,
will. You think they're gonna make the playoffs over the Hawks? The Hawks are the
would
8th, the 9th seed, the 7th seed, are the 7th.
uh, I mean in
Like
this in
they're probably
I,
better than the Bucks,
yeah,
right?
I mean
But that's in there.
if these standings hold, then if they play Cleveland in the playing game, Cleveland's not good, but they're gonna beat them. Um,
And then you're playing the Hawks, or you're playing Giannis. And either way, assuming the Giannis don't get traded in the season, but I don't think that happen. Either way, I can't trust it, especially because your star player, who to me at this point, I know we talk about Joel. It's Tyrese Maxey's team.
yeah, it is.
Okay, it is.
It's
He's
Tyrese
getting
Maxey
43 minutes a game, 20 games in.
and you guys are and you guys are blowing 20-point leads, and you have to go back to crunch time just to win a game.
Like that's not gonna like that.
It
Even
really
if you
sucks.
do make the playoffs, I still think you're purgatory.
It really sucks because I like VJ Edgecombe a lot. I like Oubre. I like PG's been playing decently this year. You know,
Shout out Trent Watford.
shout out Trendon Watford as well. Adem Bona's pretty good.
Yeah, shout out Dembono. But
Well, you know what? You know what? You know what the Philadelphia 76ers are? They're the Donda of the NBA. And what I mean by that is it's a good collection of it's a good collection of songs, but not a good album. You know what I mean? They have a good collection of players, but they don't have a good album. This is
they just
not
can't get on the
Donda.
same page.
This
It's
is
the
not
mixing is too random.
this is
The
not
mastering
Donda,
is
but it's
too
close
ass.
enough. This is not Donda, but it's close enough. Um,
I just like
the mix and mastery
it's
is
over,
too
bro.
ass. Yeah,
It's over, bro.
and
That's how I
also
feel. It's over.
the guy making your album / team is going through a midlife crisis.
And like, there's so many players on their team that like if you traded them, you
It
wouldn't
wouldn't
get
work.
like it wouldn't work, but also like you wouldn't get the perfect package, but you would still get something I think worth to you. Kelly Oubre can go to a lot of playoff teams and be useful,
But the thing is,
especially with how he's played this year.
But the thing is, Kelly Oubre is playing really well.
I know, but why does it matter? You're not good anyway.
So you
Like
think they should go? You think they should go fire sale right now?
absolutely, because your players are playing well. They're
Just
keeping
hand.
you afloat. You should not like to me, right? To me, we don't assume that Tyrese Maxey gonna play 82 games, right? I would assume. But we don't assume that.
Right.
Let's say he plays 70 games. 75. Let's give him 75 games. 70,
Okay.
70 in that little range.
38
So he
minutes
misses
a
10
game.
games. 30 minutes a game. So he misses 10 games in this season. They're gonna lose every single one of those. Okay. And obviously I don't want this to happen. But God forbid he gets injured for an extended period of time.
He's such a nice guy. Don't say that.
Because you're gonna have Jared McCain be your point guard this year, which Jared McCain this year has not been good.
Hasn't been playing that
He's
well.
recovering still, but he's not been very good.
Eric Gordon's not
good. Eric Gordon's boy. I don't know how you have a job.
Your other backup point guard spends more time in a suit on a desk than he does playing basketball.
I just feel like at a certain point, like We gotta,
So
you
so
got
so
to,
so
bro.
you're so you're
And I don't know
saying
what that means for
so
Joel's career. I don't know what that means because I don't know who's gonna.
it
I get people gonna trade for Joel. I don't know who would.
I think people will. I think people will. I think Joel
I
is
mean, teams will still trade
I
for him, but like,
I think Joel right now, even at his hobbled state, is still so good and has so much potential. It's gonna be like a Bill Walton scenario when he went to Boston, when they were like, all right, well this guy isn't the guy he was before, but if he could give me like 20 minutes a game, if he could like maybe start a few games, get us through a couple rough stretches, that's all we need. It might be like a Bill Walton in Boston scenario. It could be something like that. I could see Joel finishing out his career as a role player, but I'll say this about Joel: it's such a shame.
enjoy the
It's such a
Raptors, buddy.
it's such a shame. He's a great dude. He's a great
Enjoy
dude.
enjoy the enjoy the enjoy the magic, buddy.
He's a great dude. I'll say this about Joel: I'm glad he got that MVP. I'm glad he got that MVP.
I will say that too. I feel like a lot of times NBA fans focus on what ifs. What has happened is he got an MVP, whether we like which year it came in or not.
It doesn't matter.
And he's still one of,
The fact that
if
he's not in
not
a wheel. The
the
fact,
greatest offensive center
yeah.
scoring wise of all time we've ever seen.
The fact that he's still playing right now and not in a wheelchair is incredible.
Let me go ahead and do this, by the way. Just want to get that out of the way.
They
Hey,
kind of
Ace
remind
Bailey,
me.
clap it up though. Hey, I fuck with
They
you. I fuck with you. Lauren
I'll
Marketing,
say
I
this.
fuck with you.
I say this about Utah. They remind me a lot of Washington, where it's a good
Mm.
collection of young guys, but the the
They're
big
built more
piece
like a
isn't
team
there.
though than
Yeah, they
the
are.
Wizards are.
They
I
are
will say
built more like a team. They
they
have more of a
the Jazz
plan.
are sucking but sucking good. The Wizards are sucking but sucking bad.
And then in the middle you have
But with good players,
and
and the Pacers are bad.
the Pacers are bad, but
On purpose.
the Pacers are a millionaire that put on a hobo costume for the week.
Yeah.
San
Um.
Antonio, I think honestly they might be
This
dark
is my.
horse. This is my dark
I
horse.
I
This is my
think
dark horse. San Antonio is my dark horse.
this is
San
this
Antonio
is
is my
about to
dark horse.
be
I've said this
San
earlier in the year
Antonio.
too. I said this before the season started. They're my dark horse. I think if a couple
This
of
is
injuries happen, if Vic stays healthy, if Fox plays well, if Castle plays well, if all that goes to
I
if
don't
all
even
that goes to
think.
plan, yeah, I think they're gonna do it. I think they can make the finals.
I think they're a top four contender.
Yeah. Yes.
I think they
Yes.
quite literally are like here. And
Mm.
that's for a couple reasons. One
I I had them make
is
I had them making the conference finals at the start of the year, and I had Victor finishing second in MVP voting. So yeah.
one is the Spurs, one of the few teams that remind me of OKC in the sense that they have a surplus of talent in certain positions that many teams cannot match up to.
And they could trade for Giannis too.
It's not happening.
They could.
At least this offseason. I mean, at least this in the season. It's not happening. I'm talking about this season.
They could. Yeah. I don't think Giannis gets traded this season. I don't think he gets traded.
I just feel like the Spurs are so set up for success. De'Aaron Fox is it's
Still good.
it's really a crime that a top 10 point guard, even arguably a top 7 point guard, just is underrated constantly. That we saw 4 games of Dylan Harper. We're like, yeah, maybe we don't need De'Aaron Fox. That is go when you play on games.
Here's the
That's
thing
the
with
one.
De'Aaron. Here's the thing with De'Aaron Fox. I'm putting him right in that marketing level of when guys get overpaid, you forget that they're actually really good.
I don't think De'Aaron Fox is overpaid.
Not overpaid. I don't think he's overpaid, but he got paid a lot of money, and to some people, that's more than what he's worth. Then people forgot that he's actually a
They're
good
wrong.
player, and he got paid all that money for a reason.
They're wrong, bro. Like, I mean, obviously he's not the Brunson, Shea, Cade level,
But
but
also
he
at
is
some
the
point,
poster boy of the second level.
but also at some point, he's at that level where you have to pay him comparable money.
You do. And on top of that, he's a veteran that is accustomed to. He's not coming to playoff success. I'll make that clear. But he's accustomed to being on a competitive team and being the main focus of a game plan.
Yes. Yes.
That's something that is really important when you play a Nuggets, when you play a Rockets, when you
Or even
play
OKC. Even
an
OKC.
OKC. And on top of that, to me, the Spurs have built a team that I think matches up really well with OKC. I
I
think they
agree.
can get them.
I
Will
do
get
think
them.
so.
I think if they're healthy, I think they can get them.
Because I think
Now,
Victor, I think Victor is one of the most surefire playoff risers we've seen. I can already tell you right now he's going to be better in the playoffs. I can already tell you right now he's going to be better in the playoffs. I think so.
let me say this. My only fear is that OKC is a team that swarms aggressively, that doubles
Yeah.
aggressively.
They
And that was a
yeah.
thing that this season the Suns
Victor has
did, and we
struggled
saw
with.
it mess with them.
Even the Lakers did. Even the Lakers did. The Lakers did
Yeah,
that too.
it messed with them. Now, here, that's why I'm talking about the other guards. The De'Aaron Fox, the Dylan Harper,
Castle.
the Stephon Castles. Even, I know he's not a guard, but even the Devin Vassell's, the Keldon Johnsons, the
Vassell is a
Harrison
guard.
Barnes. A point guard was what I was referencing when I was talking about the guards. But um those players are going to be so much harder to stop in a playoff series capacity, especially because I think the one weakness of OKC is stopping guards.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's their one weakness. It's
Okay.
not a
Yeah, I
weakness because they're
agree.
still good enough to like be
I
good,
agree.
like
I agree
best team all time level.
because in the finals, I mean Tyrese had his way with them for a couple games. Even Mathurin went off for like 28 or something in game 3, I think it was. Was it game 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the game where he had like the 30 or like whatever the hell it was. Mathurin went off on them. TJ McConnell had his way with them. If you're a guard
Mm-hmm.
and you know how to dribble without getting your pocket picked, that you're gonna do pretty good against OKC. That's why we lost,
And
because
De'Aaron, and that's why
nobody
De'Aaron
outside of
Fox,
Tyrese could handle the ball.
yeah, that's why De'Aaron Fox and Dylan Harper are such big like catalysts in that conversation, alongside with like a veteran like Harrison Barnes, right?
Right.
Harrison Barnes
A
is the type
guy
of
who's
nigga to
a
score
guy who's won a
7 points
championship,
for 24 straight games and then score 18 points over a 4 game stretch constantly.
and he's won championships. He's won championships.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I trust the ceiling of Dylan Harper and what De'Aaron Fox is, and Stephon Castle being the guy to off the bench stifle those bench. I know I'm saying Aaron Wiggins runs, they're not necessarily led by Aaron Wiggins, but like those Aaron Wiggins runs that OKC can kind of
AJ
go on.
Mitchell, Case and Wallace.
Yeah. Those like runs where like I feel like he's good enough to do that. On top of that, it's a lot of like grimy, like the Jeremy Sohans, the is Champagne still there? Am I bugging on that?
Who? Champagne?
Champagne,
Yeah,
is he still there?
I think so.
Champagne,
Yeah.
yeah. The Champagnes, I, they to me match up with kind of the ranginess of their bigs, and they're not really a big like. Other thing about Victor too, versus this team specifically against OKC, They don't have a big fight that's gonna give him problems. I know in the beginning Chet gave Victor problems. I don't believe that's right.
I think Vic's evolved. I think he's evolved.
I think Vic's evolved past. Now Chet's been really good this year. He's
He
evolved
has
too,
been.
but and I'm
If Vic,
Hardenstein. I don't dislike him, but I'm not scared of it.
I will say, if Vic fixes up his handle a little bit, which he might not be able to because he's that tall, but if he
Yeah,
does, then he doesn't have a weakness.
I think it is gonna be for the Spurs. If you play OKC, it's high catch face ups
Yeah.
with Victor.
Don't let him get
We're
the ball
not
low.
putting
Don't let
you're
him.
not putting the ball low.
Don't let
We're
him get
putting
the
the ball
ball
as
low.
high as possible,
Hmm.
face up onto the defense, so you can see where that double is coming from. So you can see where the pressure is coming from.
Would you
No back turn to four guards. No back turn to Oscar in the corner. None of that.
in
You
that
gotta see.
case, would you even trade for Giannis in the summer?
We can talk about this now. because most of the teams that like are in the Giannis sweepstakes are already like
Okay,
on the
okay.
board.
Let's speed run. Let's speed run the rest of this. Let's speed
The
run.
speed run.
Okay, Hornets, purgatory. Throw them in purgatory.
Purgatory, yeah,
Con, Con,
purgatory,
Con,
purgatory.
Con Knipple, you're a great player.
Nuggets. I feel like they're
Yeah,
up here.
yeah. They're a great player. They're a great team. They're a great team.
Yeah, they're a
And
great team.
and Cam Johnson's
Clippers.
only gonna fuck you. No. Actually, create a new tier. Create a new tier.
I'm
Go
not
there.
creating
Go,
any teams of Clippers.
click
They're not
click
worse
on
than
the
the
gear.
Pelicans. I'm not gonna do
Click
that.
on click on a gear. Click on the gear. Create a new
I
tier.
have to
Click
change
on
the
the
entire
gear.
aspect ratio.
Below.
Oh my gosh.
Add a row below. Add a row below. No, add a row below.
Oh,
Below. Okay.
I did it below
Now,
already. I did forgot.
okay,
I'll
delete
this
that
row.
row.
Okay.
Now name that row. Fuck you.
I can't put that on YouTube.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I can't put that on YouTube.
There you go. Yeah, there you
How'd you do
go.
that?
The great CeeLo Green, as he once said.
Free Chris Paul, bro. Holy
Well,
shit.
he's already free.
Not really.
Golden
gonna
State
let
Purgatory.
nobody
Golden
turn me
State
around.
Golden State Purgatory. Golden State Purgatory.
I think they're a squash match, but yeah.
Purgatory.
I guess they're purgatory. But I fucking they're squash. Yeah, it's fine.
Pajemski.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Purgatory.
I think they're purgatory too.
Tankathon. Bro, they're not fuck you levels of bad. Just put them in Tankathon.
I guess that's true.
Ooh,
The Lakers are
okay.
interesting.
Wait.
It's an interesting conversation.
I think the Lakers have a very high ceiling and a very low floor. Because
yeah, I could see them being the 7th seed and losing the first round.
The second seed
being
and
in the
making it to the
finals.
conference finals, yeah. It all depends on Ayton, in my opinion. It all depends on Ayton. Because the reason why they lost the playoffs last year was because of Jackson Hayes. Because Gobert ate him for dinner. Ayton, if he's playing like how he's played this year, then they can get there. But
I don't think it depends on Aiden personally.
You think it depends on LeBron?
I think it depends on LeBron. I think it depends on Austin Reeves.
I trust LeBron to get there.
I'm not saying he won't get there. I'm saying we don't know what this new version of LeBron looks like, really.
I like
We've
it.
seen a little bit.
I think at worst, right now, LeBron is like Magic when he came back in '96 and was still really good. I think that's at worst. At best, LeBron is like what he was last year. He's not the player that he used to be, but he's not washed.
I'm so scared he's washed.
He's not washed.
I'm so scared it might be over.
LeBron has been doing this for the past 3 years. For the first few weeks that he comes back, he's always, iffy, and then he turns it around in like January. So after his birthday.
True,
so
but that just feels. I don't know.
Put them in dark horse. Put them in
the
dark
other thing,
horse.
the reason I'm saying Austin Reeves is Luka's gonna do Luka shit, right? That's his thing. I'm not going to. I'm going to project the Lakers don't make a trade.
I don't think so.
Just because I don't feel like there's any pieces they can really get for the price that they need them at.
Yeah, Rui Gabe and Vando isn't getting you shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's getting you shot. It's getting you blown to smithereens. But to me, it's almost we've been on this for 2 hours. To me,
remember a lot of that is fiddling around with stuff. So
yeah, that's true. You want to buy my dinner?
Sure.
All right. Good shot. You gotta take a shot. You never know if you're gonna make it. Yes, you don't take a shot you don't take. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers, to me, right? Yeah. Austin Reeves represents the second star.
Yes.
Right now, to me, LeBron is the boss. And by that I mean
he's a third guy.
He's gonna get in where he fits in. But Austin Reeves, this is the first time I feel like we can trust Austin Reeves to be all right. You're the second guy. This is you. If Austin Reeves plays to the Austin Reeves that's been this season, that ceiling is conference championship. That ceiling is giving a West team hell.
With Austin Reeves, the way he's been playing, I think it'll translate. He's getting to the rim a lot. He's getting fouled. He's playing really well.
I think so too, yeah. And also on top of it, like, unlike a lot of these other teams you have A, Luka, who's fucking Luka, right? B, you have the greatest basketball mind to ever play this game.
That assist
Austin
that he
Reeves
threw.
is the third most important player a defense has to plan for. That means if you play OKC, you might get Shea.
Yeah.
That might get rough. I'm not saying it's easy, because if it was that easy, everyone would just do it. But if you play on the Nuggets, that's Christian Brown.
Yes, it
If you
is.
play on the Knicks, motherfucker, that's Jalen Brunson. Like, that is a big advantage the Lakers have that I don't think that people are talking about, in the sense of, like, yes, in a vacuum, LeBron is the second best player. He sees better than Austin Reeves. We know this, right? I think people should assume this. People still have to agree with that. But I think when it comes to planning as a coach in a playoff series, you are so much more afraid of LeBron getting Rui involved, getting DeAndre Ayton involved, Luka and LeBron getting DeAndre Ayton involved, Luka and LeBron getting, easy points to Gabe Vincent. You're not getting easy points, Gabe Vincent. You're not getting out of this one.
Rui.
But Rui, like these other players that that can't really create for themselves, that you would key in on when LeBron will look at a ball, we gotta focus. And that gives
Right.
Austin the reign to do what Austin does best to me, which is be sneaky. So to me, they should go in
He was
dark
just
horse.
crafty. Just crafty.
He's crafty. He's
sneaky
bring let's put the word
athleticism.
type of guy. I think he's dark horse. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I put them there. I put them there. Dark horse. Yes, fantastic.
Let's finish these time teams really easily.
Chicago. No, purgatory.
I want to say purgatory. I guess it's purgatory. But I feel like
they've been in purgatory. They've been in purgatory for the past
we
5
feel
years.
like
What's one more?
True. Yeah, true. Okay.
Wait,
and then
purgatory
the Celtics.
Or squash? Wait, purgatory or squash match? Purgatory or squash match?
I don't think it's a squash match.
They're already out of the plan. They're already out of the plan. Fuck off.
Yeah, I was gonna put the Celtics as squash
match.
The
Celtics are squash match. I will say, shout out to Jalen Brown. Shout out to Jalen Brown.
Shout out to Jalen Brown. But hey, you doing me? You doing it well, Shane. You doing it well, Shane. You doing it well. Hey, I'm not trying to hit on you.
And also thank you, Boston, for being good, because that's one less team we got to worry about in the lottery. There you go. And as you know, the worst team always gets the 5th pick, and right now we are the 3rd worst team, so we're playing it perfectly. We're playing it perfectly. I'll tell you that.
You better get that 9th pick. Get ready.
Nope.
So this is our tier list. All right, I'm gonna read all the teams by tier, and then we're gonna finalize. So in the OKC tier, we got OKC.
Your voice is hilariously out of sync, but whatever.
What, my face?
No, yeah, you like your voice and like your face, the way your lips are moving, they're out of sync, but whatever.
Okay. Well, at first we got OKC in the OKC tier. In the if OKC didn't exist tier, we have the Rockets, the Knicks, the Spurs, and the Kings.
In dark horse tier, we have Miami, Detroit, LA,
and or injuries tier.
Yep. In one trade away, we have Minnesota, Toronto, and Phoenix. In squash match, we have Orlando, Atlanta, Cleveland, Boston. In purgatory, we have Golden State, Memphis, Portland, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, Charlotte,
Why are you
Dallas.
Laughing at that?
There's so many. Chicago.
My teams are in purgatory.
Keep refreshing Tankathon. We have Washington, Indiana, Utah, and Brooklyn, even though I don't know if we should be there, but we are for this year. Buddy or Cooked, we have New Orleans and Sacramento. And in Fuck You, we have the LA Clippers. Go ahead and
Clippers don't get to be in LA. You're the Santa Barbara Clippers until further notice.
Would it be that much of a detriment to society if we just folded the Clippers and just made a random team in Seattle?
Get ready to learn Mexico City Conquistadors.
No, I think Mexico deserves something better.
This Chris Paul situation is crazy.
That's what we have to name ours.
So, Chris Paul, the Clippers are in Atlanta on a road trip. Now, what's been reported, as far as we know, from multiple sources was that the Clippers are garbage, as we all know. We've all watched the
Of
games.
course,
Okay,
of course.
they're really
Well,
bad at basketball right now.
yeah,
I
they're
hope you're
bad
not
at
watching Clippers
basketball.
games, to be fair, but
They're bad at basketball. They're old, and somebody save Zubac.
somebody says Zubac. Yeah, that's true. Indubitably.
Somebody,
Right.
we
Zubac, don't
can
worry. I have a
fix him.
place for you in the
We can,
Grizzlies. Don't worry about it. I got you.
we can fix him. We can fix him. We
Shut
can
up.
fix him.
So
We can fix him. We
the
can take Zubac. We'll take him.
in the last couple weeks, as the losing keeps piling up, Chris Paul is doing Chris Paul things,
He's
which
being vocal.
might mean he's being a team leader, being vocal about their struggles, trying to get better, or B,
He's being an asshole.
being an asshole, or C, all of the above. Most
Which is
likely was all of the
probably
above.
both. It's probably
Right?
both.
Now, this supposedly created tension between the Clippers organization and Chris Paul. And it's important to note that this is not Clippers players specifically. Because
Apparently,
no real player has said that they had an issue with him. They're all kind of saying like they didn't really know about it.
Apparently, some players were happy that this happened, and apparently Bradley Beal was like dumbfounded that it happened. Which, like, shut up, Bradley Beal. I don't care.
What you got to talk about? But I think a lot of the veteran players are a little more surprised. I would argue.
Yeah.
And a lot of the younger players, those kind of mid-tier veteran players, kind of like knew it was coming, right? But generally, while they did it on the players, and the players kind of rubbed some of the players the wrong way, it seemed like the biggest gap was between Tyronn Lue and or I was about to say Lawrence Fishburne. That's not his name.
No, Lawrence Frank.
Lawrence Frank. I don't know why I'm about to say that.
Not
And
Lawrence
Frank.
Fishburne. No. That
Who
was
was the
Doc
Clippers
Rivers
general manager. Okay.
That was Doc Rivers in the Clippers documentary. The Clippers
their,
documentary.
Their beef and or their dislike of each other was so strong that Chris Paul, purportedly or allegedly, tried to get a meeting with Tyronn Lue and Lawrence Frank, and they avoided him so much so that the reason that the term is being used, he was released of his service. What was specific phrase again?
It's like relieved of his services. Relieved
It was
of his
like,
duties
sent
or
him
something.
home. Why they sent him home?
They sent him home.
Was because they did not tell him this personally. If I'm not mistaken.
Kind of like what the Rockets did to Vernon Maxwell in '95.
Yeah, except
Vernon Maxwell was good.
It wasn't through facts. Sorry.
Yeah, and Vernon Maxwell was good. So
yeah. What makes the situation crazy to me is three things, right? One, the only selling point for Clippers tickets is Chris Paul. If you're in LA.
Nobody cares about Kawhi anymore.
Nobody cares about Kawhi. He's not playing really. Or if he's playing, the teams aren't winning.
Zubac is
You're
good,
about to give a pick
him.
to the greatest team to possibly ever play the basketball sport. The only other thing is like, hey, we have our GOAT back, and he's new colors, been a mentor, and
he was
give his farewell tour.
There. He was
what does not make sense to me is having a farewell tour, knowing that's the only goodwill you have on your team, and cutting him. And on top of that, the Lawrence Frank message or letter to the fans that came out right after he cut him at like 3 a.m. on a road trip was so like suspicious. It was like, we're not cutting because we don't believe in him, big dog. Like, we still fuck with you, Chris. It's just, we had to do what we had to do. Which is weird because you're ass.
Yeah,
and Chris Paul doesn't make much money.
And honestly, Ty Lue, you played with Kobe, and Chris Paul's where you draw the line.
And then also, this is Chris Paul. We know who Chris Paul is. We know he's a dickhead.
Yeah,
we know
he's
exactly. Like that.
And also, you guys are trying to win still. You guys are still trying to win games. So what? You don't want somebody... What is it? What's going on with the Clippers, man?
You're still attempting to succeed.
Yeah, exactly. Are they joining in with their fans and being cucks for the Thunder? I don't know.
So like it's abhorrent to me, especially from like a person that, like as a fan of an organization that has sucked and has no pull at all, right? if they would have cut Mike Conley, I would have tweaked out. I'm not gonna lie. If they announced a Mike Conley for a world tour and they cut out, I would have tweaked out. Like, if you're gonna tell him to get off the team, at least buy him out at home. At least let someone. At least, because to me, what also too is the thing about the fans who have bought tickets
to go see
Chris Paul in his last Clippers games.
And he barely plays.
He barely
gets
played.
5 minutes
but
a game.
that was fine because we understood he wasn't good. That wasn't the deal. Okay, we got it.
Was he good in San Antonio?
Did his job. Good mentor. He wasn't like great. He definitely you could tell like he didn't have it no more. But
all
he still did his job.
You had to give the ball to Wemby, and he did that.
Yeah, gave ball to Wemby. Like, still was a good team player.
You know, I understand why San Antonio didn't re-sign him because like they had Dylan Harper, they had Castle, they had all these point guards they ended up getting. But I really wish they kept him. You know,
so it was a 16th roster spot. It'd be Chris Paul's.
Yeah, it would definitely be Chris Paul's.
And it sucks because like the entire thing of this was like Chris Paul almost didn't come back from the Spurs.
Yeah,
that was
he
almost
was gonna.
And the whole thing was like, I want to come home, be close to my family, and play my last year out. Have my farewell tour that many players don't get.
He wasn't even supposed to be a Clipper in the first place, but he embraced them like nobody else.
That I can't imagine. Yeah, Chris Paul probably trolling, posting on his Instagram and shit. I can't imagine
that is
the
really
betrayal
funny
he has for you.
Dude, the three most iconic players in that franchise's history all hate the organization. They did the same shit to Blake. And the worst part is Blake was actually good.
Yeah, Blake was good.
They did the same shit to Blake and they ended up like not that much better. And they almost let DeAndre go in 2015 before he got kidnapped. You think they were partially laughing because they realized DeAndre is the last guy standing?
What's that? One more time.
You think they were laughing on that FaceTime call because DeAndre was the last one standing? How the fuck did you last this long?
That shit is crazy. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, who would have thought that the guy?
He's probably the best person of the three.
Who, DeAndre?
Yeah.
He's the best locker room presence. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably a more joy to be around than like Blake Griffin and/or Chris Paul.
Well, Blake Griffin was fine.
Yeah, he's fine, but I think DeAndre Ayton's better. I think Chris Paul's worse.
DeAndre Jordan.
I mean, DeAndre Jordan, sorry.
Yeah, DeAndre Jordan, yeah. Yeah, probably. It is very funny to see the guy whose game we thought would age the worst, and it did age the worst, him ending up being the guy who lasted in the league the longest.
Yeah. The only question I'll ask you, Cammy, because there's not much to say about the Chris Paul situation generally, is it over? Do you think he's going to sign with another team? Do you think he's going to try to give it a shot?
I think he will sign with another team. I think he will sign with another team. I think he will because he just posted a video of him working out and getting shots up. You don't do that if you're going to retire. He just did it like a few minutes ago. And number two, I just don't see him ending. Like I think like a rebuilding team or a contending team, if they need a 15th man, they'd sign him because they're like, what the fuck? He doesn't make that much money. He'd be a good voice in the locker room. It would sell a few tickets. People seeing Chris Paul on his farewell tour. Why not? You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would be hard for him to get a job. The question is, does he want a job? I think Chris Paul has too much pride to end his career like that. He has too much pride. And I agree that he should have too much pride because this is a guy that's like a top 5 point guard of all time, arguably top 3. So
top 3.
Arguably top 3. Like it's Steph, Magic, Steph, and then maybe him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but arguably a top 3 point guard of all time.
It's a cold world, man. It's a cold world, man.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Clippers tax. To be fair.
Yeah. True.
Honestly, okay. See,
oh my God. Sorry. Hold on.
Whoa.
I gotta tell my dad stop sending me AI photos, bro. Please get this off my screen, bro. Stop sending me AI stories, bro. I don't. Every time he sends me, all I say is like, "I'm glad you're having a good time, man." I don't know what to say, bro. Because I don't want to hurt his feelings, but like, bro, I need you to get off my phone, bro. I'm sorry. I love you, but like.
Anyways.
I'm sorry.
Anyways.
Come on.
Okay. See, you guys might break the wins record. Just do everybody a solid and pick him up.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Go give him a pity ring, man. It's okay.
Just do everybody else. What's the OKC roster? I'm about to get really mad as I read the OKC roster. Oh my god. I'm gonna sort it by minutes played. They're 21-1, and their only loss was by 2 points. I think they're gonna break the wins record. I think they're gonna
Yeah.
break the wins record.
Yeah,
And all we
might
can
get
do is
scary.
watch.
It might get real scary.
So their rotation is Shea, Jalen Williams, Chet, Lou Dort, Kaysen Wallace, Isaiah Hartenstein, AJ Mitchell, Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, Alex Caruso is their 10th man.
Alex Caruso be my second man.
Jalen Williams, Kenrich Williams. Kenrich Williams is still solid.
Yeah, still a good role player regardless.
Usman Jang, Brendan Carlson, Brooks Barnheiser, Chris Youngblood, and I'm pretty sure they have that pretty good center that they don't play who's on the G League. What's the guy's name? Thomas Sorber.
Yeah.
Thomas Sorber, which, you know what? Usman Jang, he's not good. Cut him, sign Chris Paul. Cut Usman Jang, sign Chris Paul.
I don't know if they I can't remember if the Clippers officially released him or not. By the way,
hold on, let me look.
That's the other part. Is that because of the phrasing, it kind of makes it seem like they just told him not to come back to work, rather than
on his Wikipedia it says he last played for the LA Clippers, which makes me
think that because
he's a free agent.
Well, yeah, but that's because we know he's not going to play another game for them. But that doesn't mean that he actually was released though.
Did they release him?
I don't think they officially released him. I think they just.
I think what's gonna happen is they're under the assumption right now that he doesn't want to play basketball anymore. If he tells them that, hey, I want to go finish my career, go play for another team, then they'll release him. They'll probably waive him. He'll clear waivers, then he'll sign with the Thunder or whatever the fuck.
But yeah, get claimed off waivers by somebody.
Yeah, either one. But either way, some team just pick him up, give my guy a ring. He deserves a ring. He deserves a ring.
Yeah. And
like this coming from a guy who wished T-Mac played one more year in San Antonio and just got that extra ring, it is what it is. Listen, we have our opinions about T-Mac in San Antonio, but I'd take one more year of him being a water carrier if that meant he'd win a ring. It is what it is. Okay, whatever. I bet you wouldn't say the same thing if it was Mike Conley.
Mike Conley already was useful on a playoff team.
But not anymore.
Okay, but T-Mac wasn't useful. I mean, he was useful on a playoff team, but he never won a series.
It's not his fault.
Hey man, be better. Be like Mike Conley then, lame ass nigga.
They wouldn't make the playoffs if he was like Mike Conley.
Maybe they would, but Mike Conley wins the playoff series. You not.
2003 is the only year I can really blame T-Mac. Other than that, his body.
I'm not saying his fault. I'm just saying Mike Conley got some playoff series. Marcus Gasol got some playoff series. He got a ring too.
You put Mike Conley in there with Scott Padgett and 50-year-old Dikembe Mutombo and see how he plays. You put him in there with 40-year-old Brett Barry, Scott Padgett.
Randolph got himself a couple playoff series.
You put him in there with Andre
Tony
Barrett.
Allen already got a ring.
You put him in there with Andre
Rudy
Barrett.
Gay is just T-Mac but worse.
That's sacrilegious.
Gay is just T-Mac's negatives.
Just all of his negatives,
but stronger.
Yeah, and then you put the mid-range rating to an 80 just to make him a little bit better.
Rudy Gay is T-Mac's criticisms, but correct always.
Rudy Gay is the Kwame Brown of Tracy McGrady's.
Shout out Quincy Pondexter, bro.
Rudy Gay is the Kwame Brown of Tracy McGrady's.
Shout out Jeff Green. Shout out Courtney Lee, man. Chandler Parsons, I can't tell you what I want you to do because it won't be able to be posted. But
I think about 3 fan bases share that same sentiment.
Every 4 months he's on the podcast man, I robbed the Grizzlies. I fucking hate them niggas. You got paid so much money. Why are you doing that?
By Dallas too.
How I feel? Usually I respect back chasers, but he's such a hater. For some reason, I don't know what it is.
You respect Bradley Beal more than him?
Absolutely. Bradley Beal was like a star player on a bad team. They were forced to give him that contract. I would never tell him not to accept that contract.
I mean, he didn't tell them to give him a no trade clause.
Didn't
They
tell him to
gave
do
him.
that.
They
They
gave him a
chose to do
no
that.
trade clause.
That's on him. That's on them, right?
But yeah,
Um,
about Chris Paul. OKC signed him. Give him a ring.
yeah.
Give him a
And
ring. Let his
speaking of
career end
teams,
nicely.
players that OKC could potentially get that I don't want them to get, I won't say too much about the Giannis shit because I feel like the reports are the same that we've seen the last 2 years generally.
It's also the same people reporting them.
Yeah, so all I'm gonna say, all I feel like we have to say about the Giannis situation is either do it or don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. Either do it or don't.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
this half in, half out thing is annoying to me. Not saying it's all Giannis. I think a part of it is also like the Bucks kind of. It is your franchise goat. You do have to respect your franchise goat, but I will also say like the Bucks aren't handling it well either.
Yeah, and this is
Um,
where the Dame injury kind of killed them
yeah,
because yeah, sure, having Miles Turner is better than having no Dame and then all that money tied up, but
but that's gonna
also
be
having
ass.
also having Miles Turner isn't that great when he's your second best player.
That team would be so ass. Sorry. But yeah. Yeah, talking about Giannis, talking about the bus made me yawn. It's been about 10, 15 minutes
I'll
on
say
that's enough.
this: I feel very vindicated right now. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel very
I
vindicated.
bet you do, buddy. You're a hater.
Oh yeah,
I bet you do.
oh
I would
yeah,
never
I
do
do.
that to my former players. I would never hate
Oh,
on them. Not calling you your bitch
oh
here,
well,
right, man.
well, they hated on us first. He took shots at us
I didn't
first.
ask. I like how I said that. Now I
Okay.
just hate on Chandler Parsons.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say. I was just about to say.
Hypocritical.
I was just about to say.
I love the
And
game. I love the hustle. Come on now.
empathy for thee, but not for me. Apparently.
Come on, son.
Yeah.
What it I almost made a crazy joke. I don't know if you know what I was about to say and who was a reference to, but if you do, and it was referencing an empathy statement made by an individual,
Huh. Huh.
a statement
Huh.
about
Hey.
empathy.
Hey.
You knew what I was about to
Oh.
say. So that's what you.
Oh man. Is it hot in
Yeah,
here? Or is it just me?
yeah. Shit gets
Is
real
it?
crazy in these streets, man.
It really, really does. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. If I get on a plane and the pilot isn't black, I'm not getting on. I'm not getting on.
Yeah. If I
I'm
had a
not getting on.
nickel for every time never mind. Just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave it alone.
We're never getting sponsored.
If I had a nickel for every time someone got killed
Do
after
we
saying
do we
something is
carry the
worth a few
flame?
deaths.
Do we fight for the gospel?
I don't carry any fucking flame.
Do we honor his name?
I'll pour ice on that shit. That's not a flame I want to carry, Shane. I'm not gonna cap to you.
Would ice put out a fire?
It's gonna melt, right? That's so stupid. I might be dumb.
No, but if it's like this like straight up ice, like straight up frozen ice, and
Yeah,
you
but it's
just pour
gonna
that
get
shit.
hot. It's
Oh,
gonna get heated immediately and then melt. Yeah,
immediately. Yeah,
yeah,
true.
right. Like it's not gonna like. But I don't know how that works. I
That
don't know if it's gonna like immediately
yeah,
condensate because I don't know how that
yeah.
works.
That's what I'm
Good
wondering. This is
experiment. Mythbusters
we're
get
done
on that. I don't
talking
know if y'all
about
still do that.
basketball right now. We're not talking about
Mythbusters get on
basketball
that.
anymore.
If I pour ice on a
Yeah,
running fire, is it gonna stop?
like ice, like you just got it out of the ice tray. Like ice by
Yeah,
itself, and then ice from an ice tray. Ice is colder because it's got
yeah.
less space. It's got less space to
Mm-hmm.
move. The half moon shaped ice. The half moon shaped ice in the ice tray. Did you have half moon ice or did you have rectangular prism ice?
I've had both.
Okay,
I've had
okay.
some. I had some
What
rectangular ice days.
what do
At
you think?
some
What do you think of like the Chick-fil-A ice, like the nugget ice cubes, like
Like the
the
Sonic ice. I fuck with Sonic ice.
yes. Okay,
I fuck with Sonic ice a lot. I fuck with
okay.
Sonic ice.
What's
My sister's not ice eaters.
what's one ice that you can't fuck with? Well, other than that ice, what's one ice that you
Fucking
can't fuck
shaved
with?
ice, like almost like the ice shavings, like it kind of
Oh,
prickly, but I don't like that shit.
like a water ice?
Yeah, like I don't.
You
It's
don't
not
fuck with
useful.
water ice?
That's not useful.
Hmm.
You
Interesting.
know what I'm saying? It's
What
just
do you
not.
think? What do you think of mint chocolate chip ice cream?
It has its place. It can be refreshing and also delectable. But it's not something I would necessarily go to the store to buy consistently or even necessarily often.
What's your favorite
But I'm
flavor?
hungry as shit, son. Sorry.
What's your favorite flavor? I haven't eaten today. I haven't eaten
Yeah,
today.
we gotta eat some food, son. What you gonna eat, big bro? Stay
I
right
don't
now.
know. Hawaiian food. I bought Hawaiian food yesterday, so I'm gonna
Oh
finish
hell
that.
yeah, son.
Also, here's a
Um,
question. Since it was last week, when is a good time to throw away your Thanksgiving leftovers?
fucking Sunday night.
I'd say yeah, just as the week is starting, then you throw them away.
Yeah, you gotta, bro. You
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
freeze
don't.
some unfreeze some plates on Christmas. Yeah,
Well,
that's some demonic shit right there.
putting them in the freezer, I guess, could work.
No, it doesn't. Because the
It doesn't
moment you
work.
unfreeze that motherfucker, that timer is crazy.
Oh,
Because you've
did
cooked it
you?
already. Like
Yeah. Did you ever freeze bread?
I've never been. Hey, listen. I've been broke in ways that I cannot describe. Okay, I ain't never in my life. Okay, I ain't never in my life been fucking wet bread broke, bro. It's never happened, bro. I pray to
Not
God it
wet.
never happens.
Just like freeze bread just to
Nah,
make
it's
it
wet,
last
bro.
longer.
If you freeze, it's wet, bro. It's over. It's not. No,
Never done it before,
I've done it, and I've done it once. Like I've tried some with frozen
and
bread.
it
Awful,
wasn't working. It wasn't
terrible.
working.
It's dreadful. It
Okay.
just makes the
Okay.
texture worse. Yeah, it preserves bread, but if I'm not gonna eat it, it don't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. That is
So
true. And also like unless you're toasting it, then it's kind of fucked up. It's over.
yeah, it's over. I don't know
It's
what the
over.
fuck am I about to eat.
Did you use it? Do you still use a toaster?
No, I'm a grown man.
Okay, so how do you toast your bread then?
I don't toast bread. I'm a grown
You
man.
don't
I
toast
don't.
bread?
I don't eat like straight up loaves of bread very often. Generally,
Or just like you don't have toast with like your breakfast or something?
I don't really make breakfasts very often. But even if I did,
Yeah,
like, I
but
wouldn't. I'd make a
but
biscuit. I'd eat a croissant.
oh, I
I'd eat
forgot.
other types of breads, but I wouldn't eat
I forgot the biscuits.
specifically.
We are not the same. We are not the same. Yeah,
We're
you're
not the
right. You're
same.
right.
We're not the same. I fuck with biscuits
We
very
are not
heavy.
the same. You
We are not the
remember
same.
one of the funniest interactions we've had was when we were hanging out in Atlanta. I was in your room and I was asking you about some different soul food spots that we were gonna go to. And I was looking at a few and I showed you a couple pictures of them and you were like, this is not good, this is not good, it's not good. And then we settled on JJ's, right?
That
And
was fucking delicious.
it was great. It was great. I still go
Hey,
there
if you
now.
in the South, you know what a JJ's or a Junior's is. You know exactly what we're talking
I
about,
think it's in Chicago
right?
too. Go there. Yeah,
It's
go
just,
there.
it's in so many places. Like there's one of the many in Fraser.
Absolutely.
Back when I used when I lived in Memphis, there's many
Absolutely.
across the South. When you walk in there, you fear for your life.
But it's worth it.
But that motherfucker is delectable. Okay,
It's
This
worth
is
it.
what
It's
Martin
worth
Luther King died for.
but we but noted. So we have to thank the CIA in a way then.
We're not getting that average.
We're gonna edit that out.
No, we're not. We'll let that motherfucker fly.
Uh,
Let it ride.
uh,
That's right. Oh,
if I get this internship that I really want and they find my digital footprint, it's
yeah,
over.
we gotta reel it back. But if we get it, we gotta reel that motherfucker
Yeah,
back. That's
if I get it, then we can't make these jokes
That's probably
anymore.
gonna be like how you doing, campers? Welcome to the Mouse in the House podcast. It's nice to see you on this highly diddly day. Yes.
We gotta get like the mandatory third white guy who's on every
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah. Uh-huh.
We
We
gotta get
gotta
a
get
Mark
a
Few.
Connor in here.
Yeah, we gotta get a Connor in here. We gotta have them come in and be like, after our weekly sponsor by Chick-fil-A, we'll talk about,
Stuart, what do you think?
whatever.
Stuart,
But
can you show us the highlight reel, please? Can you run the highlight reel?
but the thing that I was gonna say is, you asked me after we decided on JJ's, why are you only deciding soul food spots? Is it because I'm black? And then I said, no, it's because it's because I haven't really had soul food, and this is the only time I can have it. And I decided I'd have it with someone. And then I paused for like 5 seconds.
Mhm.
I said, also because you're black.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's basically what I'm not gonna hate.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen, I'll say when we stopped at I got off the bus. You picked me
The
up. We saw that
Greyhound.
naked woman chasing that guy.
Yeah, that was near Magic City. Yeah.
We went to Halal Bros, I think.
Halal guys.
Halal guys or whatever.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was delicious, and I've been chasing that high ever since. And
I
Nashville
will
couldn't
say
find nothing on the level.
I will say this. Halal guys in the terms of like chicken like rice bowls and shit, that's on the lower tier. That's just to let you know how
You do
good their
not feel
stuff
like it,
usually
son.
is. Yeah,
Boy, that
because you've never
motherfucker was
had it before.
delectable.
That's because you've never had
Yeah, I
it
never had it.
before.
Yeah, that motherfucker was delectable, son. Hey,
That
hey, hey,
if
nigga,
you're,
that motherfucker
I'll
was
say
special.
if you're a virgin, you'll settle for anything. So you know that was your that was your moment. That was your moment.
Fuck, I'm being slighted.
You are a virgin. You are a virgin when it comes to halal food. You
All right,
are.
let's.
You
All
are.
right, let's. All right, Jamal.
Are you or are you not? Are you or are you
I mean,
not?
I am in theory. I just wouldn't use that term. I would just say I've never had it before. I wouldn't necessarily use that term.
Yeah, you've never had it before, exactly. So you are a virgin in terms of halal food.
All right.
Actually, well, that I don't know if that's true. You probably had food without knowing it was halal before,
Yeah, I probably
because
had halal food,
the
but without like
the
acknowledging
problem
it
that
mentally.
a lot of people have when they talk about halal food, they think it's like a certain like ethnicity or something, when it's literally
Yeah,
just
that's not what it is.
meat that's prepared a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really nothing different. But have you found that high in Orlando?
I haven't tried
Maybe you should try.
honestly.
Maybe that should be your dinner tonight.
But I got $42 in my account. Oh, I have to tell the hair story still,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I haven't seen your hair yet.
okay. Let me.
You you built
I
it up.
should.
You built it up.
Hey,
You built it
hey, you
up.
send me. Hey, listen. Hey, let me tell you something, son. You send me dinner money. I will give you my review of the halal foods. I don't know what's close. Let me see what's close before you do that. Because if there's nothing close, I'm not gonna do that. That's stupid.
We're doing this on camera, by the way.
Damn, we're doing this on camera. Don't look at my card information. You know you can't see it. How will be on Uber Eats? That's not halal. That shit is not correct. Mama's wings and halal food. That's funny. I'm gonna go
That could
based
either
off.
that could either be ethnic food or that could be. It's probably not the food you're looking for, though.
This is Greek, so that's not it. This is Indian, so that's
Greek.
also.
Wait, great. Greek.
I mean,
Greek.
it is, but like I just don't know if I trust Sarah's Greek cuisine.
What's the
Actually, not. Hold on, wait a minute. I looked at the pictures. That motherfucker do look
what?
good.
Yeah. What's the stars?
That's 4 point. It's 4.6 with 1,000 reviews. I won't lie.
You know what's really pissing me off nowadays? A lot of these DoorDash restaurants use AI for their pictures now.
True, yeah. But these are
It's
I'm looking
so
at real
annoying.
pictures. That's why I said that. 'Cause they
Okay,
actually use
good,
real
good, good.
pictures.
I will say I am glad that I have the ability to look at AI and tell that it's
No,
AI.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I got some
because a lot
more.
of older people, like my uncle, sends me videos and he asks me if these are AI, and I'm like, oh my god. Like I'm not gonna shame him because he's old. He's like 55, 56.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like how many other people feel this way?
So I've
You
got
know?
the most. Yeah, I feel you. The most highly rated place is called. Should I be reading these names?
Go
Location.
ahead.
I guess it doesn't. I mean, they don't all live. I mean, Atlanta. They don't know where I am in it. I guess.
Nobody's gonna find
Um.
you.
Yeah. As Abdo Kebab.
Oh,
That's in.
that might
That might
be.
be it.
Yeah.
In a good way or a bad way.
That might be the one.
Okay.
Abdu,
So some.
that guy's been in America for 2 years and still doesn't know how to speak proper English. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Oh
one.
yeah. What should I get? Like what type? What is what is
I don't know. Just what do they have?
what is the food of you people?
I mean, it's not my people, but you know,
This
it's
is
not my
inaccurate.
people.
So they got They got some kebabs. They got salads. They got shawarma wraps. Uh, euros. Check me out.
Nerd ass finger.
Euros, actually
Yeah.
pronounced.
She's very gorgeous
Euro.
to me.
She is very beautiful to me. Sorry.
Everyone,
I
we have an
got
announcement to make. Stop
halal
bullying.
pizzas. I didn't know that was a thing.
Why would you not think that was a thing?
I mean, I know it's a thing, but I wouldn't think like it was a meat supreme pizza halal. I didn't know that was like a. I don't know what that means. Like, I know what it means, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder what that means to me. They have a lot of shawarmas over rice.
You should get that, honestly. You should get that. It's more
Come over
filling, in my
rice.
opinion, than the actual sandwich.
Okay.
Is this staying in the podcast, by the way?
Yeah, this is content, buddy. What do you mean?
This is after hours.
This is content after hours.
After hours.
Here's what I'm gonna do. How much are you willing to send me? This won't be broke. I can't know how broke I am. How much are you willing to send me so I know before I order it? I don't want to order it until after you send it to me. I mean, I want to order it after you send it to me.
That's very funny.
After hours. For the kids at home, listen. Hey, if you knew my living situation, you would understand these are dire times. Okay. Sometimes a guy just needs a. Sometimes a guy just needs a shawarma platter. Okay, can you let a guy live? All right.
I've been financing his way of living for the past 2 months.
Can a white boy spill a little? Can a black guy spill a little?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yep. Thank you. Yep. I figured you weren't gonna say anything after that. Yep.
I didn't know what to say that wasn't just bad. Couldn't get to the joke because everything I thought was like, yeah, that's not good. I can't go with that one.
You can't do Arabic because I don't speak Arabic.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. It was like, yeah, I'm a little fucked here. there's no way for me to go there. Anyway, so hair story. We order the food first, but hair story.
I am praying for these baguettes.
Should I do chicken? Days. Should I do lamb? Like, what do you want?
If there's combo, then do combo.
Okay. After hours. Sorry. Oh,
are you in good hands?
Baby. Mixed shawarma. Is mixed shawarma just multiple meats, or is that just okay?
Yes.
Cause it's like the same price as the chicken and the other one.
Oh, by the way, I'm watching SmackDown right now. My TV's over there. Yeah. Mello and Ilya just had a match. It's pretty good.
That sounds pretty good.
Also, Mello had 6-7 signs in the crowd. It's working. It's working, dude.
We're back.
It's working, dude.
We're unbelievably back.
He found the formula. I think this is how he gets pushed.
Since the mixed shawarma platter isn't halal though, I guess that makes sense why it's not. But like,
that doesn't matter for you. I
know it doesn't. Like, I want to feel.
It doesn't matter. Oh my god.
Sorry. Might not get that, and then I just get like.
I can't even say like what. I can't even say like what if I did that to you, but you wouldn't care. You'd probably laugh at it.
I would not care. It'd be really funny to me, actually. Like, Darius, can you show... Just thinking about it.
Can you help me? Can you help me learn up on my Ebonics, Darius?
Darius, I was looking at the Pan Africa the Pan Africa country map quiz. Can you help me? Could you assist?
What does diaspora mean, Darius?
What is a jerk chicken wing?
You're not even Jamaican.
What's an oxtail?
That would just be being with. That's literally the same thing you're doing with me. So yeah, that's accurate.
Oh shit!
I like Pongs, the thick time.
The thick type. That nigga's a sicko.
Yeah, he has the exact haircut for that type of phrase too.
That motherfucker's a sicker. Okay, let's get this. Let me order this food. Then we can talk the hair story. And then we'll end. I'll go get the food so I can go to sleep. So I can go to work tomorrow.
At 8 o'clock.
Okay, so I should be okay. But it is what it is. Maybe hopefully I won't die. So, damn. For the context for the viewers, okay, we're back. For the context for the viewers for this hair story, I make some things very perfectly clear. One, okay, I was a short hair guy for my entire life. My parents did not let me grow out my hair. I was a short hair guy my entire life. When I got out my not military kid, but basically military kid. When I got out the house, I'm gonna grow my hair. I want to see what this is like. I grow my hair. I had a little bit of twist, a little bit of afro, going on. But I also not gonna take care of my hair. I didn't know what to do. It's an important context. That's an important context number one. Important context number two is I work at a job currently where the job is attached to the housing. Therefore, if I lose the job, I also lose the housing. At this job, which is a food service job at a resort for a company based in Orlando that rocks with anthropomorphic animals.
At this point, you might as well just say it.
No, I think it's funny if I do it this way. And
he works at the zoo. He works at the zoo.
Yeah, I work at the zoo. And also features many resorts in the Orlando area. Okay. The job that I worked at, the one I got, there was a point where they came up to me while I had my afro, and they said that it was, quote, unruly and unkempt.
Too black.
And that it was not good, blank company name here, show, to be on in front of other people wearing.
Basically too black.
So the ultimatum that was created effectively based off these socioeconomic factors was that I either had to cut my hair to keep it short enough for it to fit within a hat/clean cut look. That's the way I had it work too. After like this kind of ball cap, kind of similar to this. 2, get it locked and or twisted so that I can so I have my hair grow or so I have my hair,
which costs money,
but also not buckle to the confines of a company. Or 3, give up and go home. So I do 3, obviously. So I did 2. I went to get twist. I went to get my locks done, right? Now, I've been doing this for a couple months. Cammy knows this. Cammy, you know that.
Oh, no. I can tell what's coming. Oh, no.
Hold on. So, recently, I was at a point where when you start locks, supposedly you're not able to wash them, right? You don't want to fuck up the matter of the hair or whatever. So, you have to wait for the next, assignment you have with this person, the appointment, to wash it. Which means that it takes a while, sometimes, right? Now, because of this fact, right, I went and washed my hair last in middle October. It is December 3rd. You can imagine what my scalp and my hair just looked like. And I can't really go in there and really scratch it. If I scratch it, I might undo some shit. Okay?
Right.
So, I decided to go to a different person because to keep in context for how much money I spent on this thing, the person that I went to, now in the comments, you do not have to tell me it was overpriced. Nigga, I know. You don't have to tell me that. But when I first started going to this person, I don't know how much it is. And the complexion of the people surrounding me at the company / house situation I'm in, they don't know either. Right? So I don't have the backup and the friendships with people who know. I know, right? That's crazy.
I'm not.
They don't know, right? But I booked this time with a different guy. His name is Bomani.
Okay, so you decided to put him out there. Okay.
That's not his name. I'm just using it. It's similar, but it's not his name exactly.
Okay.
Bomani is a loctician. If you are not black, what a loctician is effectively a barber specifically for your locks. They don't cut your hair. They're known for helping your locks grow healthily, for retwisting them like relocking yourself, starting your locks, basically they are the mother of your hair. Okay.
Okay. Or
I
father.
I need you to understand this fact before I finish this, before I tell you the story. I paid the person before him in total $1,734 for the 4 times I went to their establishment.
1,000 what?
$1,732. Okay.
It's $433 per appointment.
About $400 per appointment. Right.
$430.
Now you might be thinking, that's a fucking large number.
Yeah.
Why is that number so large? In the app that I used to book this person, which is StyleSeat, if you don't know, some people do a lot of their like auxiliary actions separately. You have to book them separately. So like you might book a retwist, but you also have to book the wash, the dry, the condition, the
Everything.
detangling of said hair, the products that are used, etc.
And
Right?
I'm guessing if you didn't have to do it, you would do it. You just rock the fro.
Yeah. But because I have to get this done. I have no other choice. And on top of that, I'm also Ubering there and back. So in totality, and it's pretty far, it's like 30 minutes away from me. So it's in a populated area. So it's a decent Uber amount. So in totality, if all Uber trips, plus amount paid for that, plus amounts paid to upkeep, it's about
Okay.
$2,000. Under $2,000.
Okay, wow.
I go to this person 2 days ago. Well, this was yesterday.
Oh no.
Bomani, I sent him Bomani's chair. And I texted him before that, been like, hey, I don't know if my hair is doing the right thing. Because I've had this weird feeling that I'm being fucked over. I can't explain how. I just feel weird about it. And I know that if I go to a new hair person, I'm going to be like, well, this isn't my head. You know, I didn't do this, blah, blah. But, like, I'm trying to be the most helpful hair guy that I can be, right? So I go in there. I sit down in the chair. I take my hat off. And Bomani goes, what the fuck is this? And I go, what? And then he looks at me for a couple seconds, and then he closes the door. It's a slide door. This salon's the most expensive salon I've ever been in. Okay, it's really pretty nice in here. Close. You don't know the way with my order? Fuck, you've been moving fast as hell. He tells me you have an important decision to make. He said, I don't know who the person was before you that did your locks, but what they really did was effectively try to twist your hair, and then effectively tie your hair at the roots. Which some of you might go, I thought that was interlock. I thought the same thing. But because of how shabbily the job was done, not only did it not lock my hair, it meant that cleaning my hair was a problem. Because in order for you to clean it, you have to take
You gotta
apart.
get in there. You
You
gotta
have to get in there. And because of it being dry twisted and it not being like super thick and like long yet or anything like that, you effectively would have to deconstruct the entire thing to do. Right? So my mind was like, hey man, I'm gonna wash you, I'm gonna give you the whole treatment. I'm gonna wash, I'm gonna use all your scalp, do all this stuff, let you know, talk about what I want to do. And then if we come out of the wash and it still looks bad, I don't know what we're gonna do. We wash it, I'm there for like 2 hours. I'm putting a 2 hour slot. And I come out the wash, he looks at me, he's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Hand on shoulder, hand on shoulder.
They fucked you up, dog. Basically. But mine's like, listen, I fuck with your energy, I fuck with you as a person, and they did you wrong, and I know you paid that much money. Here's what I'm gonna do. I can't finish all this shit today because I have an appointment at 5. It's about 4:30 at this point. It's like, but
Right.
here's what I can do. On my off day, the next off day I have, which is the 23rd, I'm gonna book the entire day for you. You are the only person I'm
Damn.
going to have. I'm going to
Okay.
unconstruct your entire hair. I'm gonna do the entire process by myself.
From the
It
ground
will
up.
cost you a large amount of money. It will. But it will be done by a person that knows what the fuck they are doing and a person that cares about you as an individual.
Yeah.
Not whatever the fuck the other person did. Is there
Yeah.
issues with that? Obviously, as Cammy knows, but y'all don't know, I'm broke. I don't have much money. In fact, My credit card is nearing maxed out territory. But that's because I'm having to do things constantly that I normally would not have to do if I was not working for this specific company in this socioeconomic climate. Okay. So I'm like, shit, that's rough. It's like, but listen, I want to try to get out some of this. Like, there's a front lock in the front of my hair. It's like right here that went like this. And he was like, I can see how, because of how he used the word sediment. I don't think that's the correct word, but how the sediment in your hair, you can see it. And I can't get it
Yeah,
out.
the
I
grains.
scrubbed the shit out of your hair and I couldn't get it out. I'd have to take it apart. So he takes apart that front lock, the window lock, takes it apart. It's like, whew, I don't know what we're going to do. So he's like, what are we going to do? I'm going to undo the little front part. I'm gonna undo it completely.
Right.
What you're gonna have to do, you're gonna be ugly for 2 weeks. Things may happen. It is what it is. But it'll be okay. If you want to check out the rest of the back of your hair, it's fine. I'm gonna put this in a ponytail, so the back of your all this was in the back will be in a ponytail. The front's gonna have to live. We don't know what to do about that right now.
Yeah, I was
The
about to
23rd,
say
I'm gonna
why
fix your shit.
I haven't seen you wear a durag in forever, so I was confused.
So the back of my hair, if you saw, I'll send a picture to you. I looked Samoan when I first came in, but here's the problem. You know that Juicy skit that came out recently? That
Yeah.
everyone was like, oh, that shit not funny. Here's the issue. I saw that and I was like, oh, that's really not funny. How would that happen to somebody?
Oh man. Ah. 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 Oh man. Oh man. Ah. Ah. No. I
And
can't
the
see the
problem
difference. I can't see
is
the difference.
back of my head, you can't see the back of my head is in a ponytail. All the twists that are
Oh.
left over. What I'm
That's
going
even
to
worse.
do
That's even worse than the bynum. Oh my god.
was what I'm going to do over the next, you know, day or two is take out all the back twists and go back to the fro, which means that
Yes.
which is a good thing until the locks come. But the thing is, like we talked about before,
You have to work.
the company that endorses anthropomorphic animals that is
The
based in
zoo.
Orlando
The zoo. The zoo.
that also controls multiple movie franchises might not like that. Now, part of my
He
head is
wo-
going, "What are you gonna
he
do? Fire
works
me?"
for. I mean, shit.
Um, but also it's bad. It's so bad. It's so like you can tell, bad. It's real
Yeah.
bad. It's real
Yeah,
bad.
I can tell.
It's this is bad. Okay.
God damn, man.
But okay, listen, hear me out.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. I when I take this out and I pick everything out and I wash everything out, it won't be that bad. But that's
It'll
gonna
look
take such a
fine.
long time.
Just right now.
I have to get through these first couple days and just thug it out right now.
Just
Okay,
right
so
now.
I'm
You
wearing
look
hats. I had to go get a headscarf. Okay,
a hijab.
I
You're wearing a hijab.
I had to wear a bandana. I had to wear a bandana under my hat. I was like, "Why you wearing a bandana, dude? You gang affiliated?" I'm like, "Shut up! Don't mention it." Okay, it's real
Yeah,
bad.
you being gang affiliated, the guy that was too scared to put up the sign during the Damian Priest photo.
Come on, son. It's real bad. It's real bad. Okay, but I need to share that story with you because we're a community. We love each other. You would never make fun of me in my place of need, in my place of worry.
You look like
Like you.
Iman Shumpert had a baby with Carlito.
So to end this episode, I want to say two things to you. Three
Yeah.
things, actually.
What are the
One,
things?
I hate this fucking company. Well, I'm gonna say that back. One, I hate this fucking resort with this company. I don't think all the company's bad. I don't think all the resorts are bad. I'm in a very unfortunate spot, which just happens generally. I'm so
That you had
unlucky
to
dude
take.
sometimes. I had to take it and be like that, right? That's one. Two,
Yeah.
a part of this journey, Cammy, and the audience, is of this podcast, this YouTubing journey, is doing the shit we've always dreamed to do, doing the shit we've always wanted to do. Okay,
Yeah.
not giving a fuck what people say about us, not giving a fuck what people think about it, doing
Right.
what we know we want to do, and having the
Absolutely.
fun with it in our youth. I know I look fucking crazy. You asked me why I'm not sad a long time. Like beginning way before the podcast started. Like not like in today. He asked me like, why are you like not sad? You sound like kind of sad, but you're not. And I was telling him like, I'm doing the best I can. This is the best I can right now. Yes, it's fucking ugly, but this is the best I can. The best you can don't gotta look good. It just gotta be the best you can.
Your hair is a metaphor for your life.
Indubitably. 3, and finally, I appreciate all of your support. As some of you might know, but many of you not know, I write poetry books. I write video essays. I write essays generally. I'm a writer.
He doesn't write video essays. He will write video essays.
I will write video essays. Once I fix this, I will write video essays.
Right.
The writing might happen while I look like this, but the recording will not happen while it looks like this.
Absolutely not.
So just know, like, all this stuff I'm working on coming out, all this stuff I'm working on coming out, like, I'm proud of what I am. If you'd like to support me, okay? If you'd like to support the Darius Coleman Foundation Association.
He said his full name. That's how you know it's serious.
I'm gonna put my Cash App in the description. You never know. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Listen, you might think this is pitiful, but let me tell you something. You're not at the bottom of the barrel until you look like this and a bad bitch walks by. Okay? You haven't been. I had to walk into a Chinese buffet with this. I had to eat. Okay? I had people look at me in the skull, in my eyes, and I had no hat. I didn't walk in there with a hat. They see me in the eyes. They see this on my head. Okay? This isn't the screen. Okay? This is real life. I need you to understand. This is my life right now. It always gets better. You know what? I'm okay with that. Mouse House Podcast, episode number 2. We got Cammy. We got me, aka
nothing in this
Grizz.
bottle. There's nothing.
Cammy, you got last thing to say before I have to get out and get this food?
Oh God, he turned around.
Gotta put this. Shut up! Gotta put this bottle on, bro.
You know
Gotta
what?
put this bottle on.
I'll say this. I am potentially on the verge of getting the internship that I've dreamed of my entire life. And if I get this, then I will turn on everybody. All of my day ones will get snaked. Everybody will get snaked. I don't know anybody.
You better watch out. Shit might get real vicious, right?
Exactly. But I will say I have plenty of ideas for video essays too. I just don't have the time to sit down and write and stuff. A lot of my best ideas come when I'm just driving or something,
Mm-hmm.
Or like, we talked about our favorite albums, and I talked to you about the stuff that I wanted to do for the Lupe Fiasco albums. A lot of the stuff is not even from research; it's just my intrusive thoughts. And I think if I just write about that, if I just make videos about that, that'll be pretty good. Because my thing is, what perspective can I offer that hasn't already been offered? I might as well just do what comes to my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What makes people buy in is like, it's not like that we're such immense basketball minds, that we're such immense like minds of the people. It's just like we're cool people that we care about each other.
Exactly. It's not like what new perspective can you offer to this. It's how do you relate to this?
Yeah. So, I do gotta run now, though. I'm not.
Yeah, absolutely. So new content coming soon, hopefully from both of our ends. We'll see y'all next week. I don't know when this comes up, probably Sunday. But until then, this has been Cammy. This has been Grizz.
I'm not taking this bonnet off. Y'all gonna see this bonnet for the rest of the next month, buddy. Y'all better get used to it. It's over, son.
Until next time, peace.